Riverton has climbed the list a little bit in going into week 4. They are averaging 296 yards per game. That's number 7 in Class 3A. Green River does not rank in the top 10 in offense. Defensive-wise, neither of these teams rank in the top 10 in rushing defense. Green River's number 6 against the pass, 126 yards per game, 3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Are we off the air?
No, we're good. Keep going.
Riverton, 150 yards per game, giving up pass defense. That's number 9 in the state. They've given up 2 passing touchdowns and 1 interception. And then team defense overall, Riverton number 10 in the state. They're giving up 321 yards per game, and they've given up 6 touchdowns per game, 6.6 yards per attempt. As we get the coin flip going on the field, this is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites. We'll be back with a look at the statewide football schedule brought to you by Wild Preps. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
But you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Rohbacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Welcome back to the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites. Baylor Beers, Cody Beers here on a Friday. 6 p.m. kickoff tonight. If you're on your way to the game, get on up here. There's plenty of seats. We did have one of the best crowds in several years last week, and the players appreciated it. I know in my talk with Mark Lenhart, he'll talk about it a little bit. The players love it, and it was so loud on the field that Green River was having a hard time, Evanston was having a hard time getting signals in from their coaches. So that's exactly the atmosphere that everybody wants here at Wolverine Field. Hey, we're going to look at matchups from around Wyoming. Here's Baylor Beers, courtesy of Wild Preps.
Yeah, tonight for 4A, big matchup. Cheyenne East, they're number 2 in 4A, taking on number 1 Sheridan. That kicks off at 6 p.m. Cheyenne South will be at Cheyenne Central today. Kelly Walsh will be at Thunder Basin, and Laramie will be at Rock Springs. All 4 of those games kick off at 6 p.m. And then Campbell County, another big game in 4A. They are number 3, Campbell County is. They will be at number 4, Natrona County tonight at 7 p.m. In Class 3A, number 5, Buffalo will travel and take on number 2, Cody. That begins at 6 p.m. Number 4, Powell will be at Douglas at 6. And then Evanston is at Lander at 6 p.m. A couple out-of-state opponents for the 3A, Wyoming 3A teams. Bear Lake, Idaho will be at 3A Jackson. Star Valley will take on Teton, Idaho in Driggs tonight. Rawlins will be at Middle Park, Colorado, which is in Granby. Colorado, or maybe they're playing in Granby, Colorado. And then Torrington will be at Yuma, Colorado. All those games kicking off at 7 p.m. Class 2A, we do have a couple scores in the fourth quarter. Number 3 Level leads Lyman 36-14, and then at half in Wild Prep's game of the week, number 1 Mountain View over number 5 Cokeville 7-6 at halftime. And then kicking off, these games all kick off at 6 p.m. Newcastle will take on Bighorn. Worland will be at Pinedale. Moorcroft is at Tongue River, and Wheatland is at Upton Sundance. And then a couple 7 p.m. kickoffs. Burns will be at Glen Rock, and Thermopolis will take on Kimmer tonight. In Class 1A, 9-man, a final score, number 2 Southeast beats Wind River 44-20. And then kicking off at 6 p.m., number 4 Lusk will be at number 5 Saratoga, and number 3 Pine Bluffs will be at Wright, and that's in Class 1A 9-man. And then finally in Class 1A 6-man tonight, couple games already at the final. Farson Eden beats Hannah Elk Mountain 52-41, and Midwest takes down KC 45-42. And then kicking off at 7 p.m., Little Snake River will be at Riverside, and then Hewlett will take on Matitsi, both those games at 7 p.m. Then, that game was canceled. Saturday, a couple games. 1A 6-man, Burlington will take on 10 Sleep. Actually, that game was forfeited by 10 Sleep, so Burlington wins that one. Then 1A 6-man, Casper Christian will be at St. Stephen's in an exhibition game, according to Wild Preps. And Evanston JV will be at 1A 9-man, Big Piney tomorrow.
All right, those are your state matchups. We'll get scores throughout tonight's game and then try to get you some finals in our post-game show. Individual statistics for Riverton. Hunter Saltzgaver, the dynamic junior running back, comes in with 50 carries for 285 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's 5.7 yards per carry. Maddox Hitz of Green River, averaging 60 yards a game, 44 carries for 179 yards and 1 touchdown. You'll see a lot of him tonight. Passing-wise, Blake Gantenbein comes in averaging 124 yards per game. That's 11.3 yards per completion. He's 33 of 59. That's 56% with 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions. Receiving-wise, Maddox Hitz for Green River, 97.7 yards per game. He's thrown for 293 yards, completed 37 of 58 passes, 64%, 2 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions for Maddox Hitz. Receiving-wise, the number 7 receiver in Class 3A so far is Dax Taylor. He's averaging 53 yards per game, 22 catches, 159 yards, and 1 touchdown. And then Clay Sheets for Riverton, the junior, averaging 47.7 yards per catch. That's 47.7 yards per game. That's 18 yards per catch. He's caught 8 passes for 143 yards and 1 touchdown. Defensively for these teams, well, let's see, Gantenbein is ranked number 6 in the state in all-purpose yards at 175 yards per game. Hitz comes in at 157 yards per game. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have a conversation with Green River coach Blake Christensen. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites on KTAK.
This broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
Welcome back to the pregame show on 93.9 KTAK. We're also streaming down in Green River tonight, and so we'll be talking about that. We've got an interview. The play-by-play voice of the Green River Wolves, Eric Pauley, caught up with Blake Christensen, the head coach for the Green River Wolves. And here's what Coach Christensen had to say about how the Wolves have been playing and what he expects from the Wolverines tonight.
Welcome back to the pregame show, folks, as we're joined here once again by Green River head football coach Blaine Christensen. And, Coach, Congratulations, man. Hard-fought win last week.
Yeah, I thought the kids played well. I thought our defense, right now they're keeping us in a lot of games, and the turnovers they're creating right now are keeping us in these things. So credit to those guys, and I thought our offense moved the ball. I know we had some turnovers, but finding ways to get on the board. So that's a good feeling.
Yeah, it was kind of a wild game just in terms of the number of back and forward turnovers between both teams, and it kept you on your toes.
Yeah, as a head coach, it makes me sick to see us put the ball on the ground. But it makes me super excited to see that we're actually trying to rip the ball out, and that's coached and that's preached every day at practice. So kids are doing a great job at that, but we got to get better at ball security.
And speaking of ripping the ball out, what a play by James Herwalt. Just a fire starter for you guys.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player, and I know he's got big career ahead of him. Unfortunately, he's done for the year, but I know a college would be lucky to have that kid. He's a great football player. If he finds himself in the weight room, he'll be a heck of a player for someone.
Now, how do you deal that? Not only from what you lose on the field, but just in terms of like leadership. Is he going to hang out, stay with the team, that kind of thing, or what's the rest of the season look like for him?
Since he's been injured, he's been at every practice. He braved the cold elements on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. He's been out here. He just wants to be a part of the team, and we appreciate that. And we love James, and we hope he sticks it out, and he will. He's that type of kid. So.
Looking forward to Riverton. What do you know about him? Obviously you got a tie to the coach. I'm sure you're tired of hearing about that from everybody all week long. But what do you know about the Wolverines? What they got on the field?
Yeah, first of all, Coach Lenhart, he's a great guy. He's an A1 human being. He's one of my best friends. He's a guy that mentored me, being the coach that I am. And I know he's going to have his team prepared. He always does. Everywhere he goes, his teams are always prepared. Even if they're not the most skilled team, they'll compete with anyone. And I know that they got a physical group up front. I know they got a great back. Their quarterback's unbelievable. I think he runs hard. He throws the ball well. And up in Riverton, they have no shortage of receivers. They got these basketball kids they got a great basketball program, and all those kids play football. So I know they're going to have a great receiving core, and their defense is getting better in each week. So it's going to be a tough challenge for us, but our kids are excited. Our team's excited to get up there and compete a little bit with the defending 3A East champs.
First road game of the year. Is that an adjustment to get used to?
I'm kind of excited. I'm excited to see these guys, what they can do away from their home stadium. Go to a foreign place a little bit, and I know they have a really good crowd up there. Every time we go up there for basketball or been up there for a football game or two, and they always have a huge crowd. So we're excited for the challenge. Lucky for us in our no huddle, I don't think communication will be a big issue like some places. But yeah, we should be fine, and I'm excited to get out of here and go play somewhere else for once.
Good week of practice?
Yeah, great week of practice. I thought Tuesday was our best Tuesday practice we've had all year. Yesterday we had a great practice too, and today we just kind of solidified some things and went out there and made sure everything was looking good. So kids are ready, coaches are ready. I'm excited to see what we can do.
All right, Coach, appreciate your time.
Yep, thanks, man.
All right, that's Coach Blaine Christensen of Green River. And the always familiar voice, Eric Pauly, who's down in Denton, Texas tonight as the Wyoming Cowboys get ready to take on North Texas tomorrow. I'll be flying out in the morning and heading that way to do some spotting and hang out with the big man, and hopefully the Cowboys can bring home a win. This is the pregame show brought to you by Hampton Inn and Suites. Hey, when we come back, we'll hear from Riverton coach Mark Lenhart on the pregame show on KTAK.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Cody Beers, Baylor Bears here at Wolverine Field. Tonight it's Green River and Riverton. Here's Riverton coach Mark Lenhart on the pregame show. All right, Cody Beers here with Riverton coach Mark Lenhart. And coach coming off a win, going for 2 in a row this week. Got Green River coming in. What do you know about these guys?
Well, first off, their head coach is a guy who worked with me in Rock Springs, and so when you put the tape on, you see a lot of similarities. And then he also played for Don Maggi back in the day, and so you see some of their stuff on offense as well. He's in a situation similar to us where they're trying to rebuild a program, and I think he's doing an excellent job. You can definitely see their improvement. They're much better this year than they were a year ago. And I think what's impressed me from their last 2 game tapes is they took the ball away from Rawlins 6 times, and then the week before against Lander, I can't remember exactly how many, but I know the ball was on the ground at least 6 times. So they're teaching these guys to rip the ball out, and that's how they're keeping themselves competitive. So ball security has been a point of emphasis this week. It is every week, but I think really with our guys, they have to understand that these guys are coming in and trying to hawk the ball on defense and get after it. I really like their quarterback. I think that he's a nice mix between running and throwing, and he's a heck of a wrestler, the Hintz kid. And I think they've got a good core of receivers as well. I found out today that they'll probably be without who I thought was their best player with their middle linebacker, the Herwald kid. And unfortunately, it sounds like he tore his knee up. And so our feelings go out to him because that's too bad. You never like to see that happen to a kid their senior year. But, they've got a lot of good pieces. And if we don't play well, they're definitely capable of beating us.
How'd you feel coming off the game after you looked at your tape? Looked like, the bend don't break thing worked for you on defense, and you guys held them. And it feels like you're starting to gel a bit as a defense.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that, you take the one long play away, and then we hold them to under 100 yards rushing for the rest of the game. And we were willing to let them throw some short ones and come up and tackle. And as long as we just didn't give up big plays, I thought offensively we played pretty well for the most part too. We didn't have a turnover. We rushed for well over 200 yards, which that hasn't happened around here a lot. And so I'm proud of the way we played, but the one point of emphasis again is we are getting bogged down in the red area. We get inside the 15 or inside the 20 twice and score 3 points, and we cannot do that. I mean, we are not explosive enough offensively. Everything we're going to get, we got to earn, you know what I mean? And we're not explosive enough offensively to not convert when we get in the red area. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we can find a way to do that this week. We're going to have to, because if we don't, we're going to be in a lot of these grinded out type of games. And it would be nice to get a 2-score lead and see what we could do defensively when we don't have to play it so cautiously. It'd be nice to be able to pin our ears back a little bit when we know the other team has to throw, and hopefully we can find a way to make that happen.
Well, you guys had to make things happen, right there at the end last Friday, and I know it makes it exciting for the fans. One of the better Riverton crowds that we've seen in recent years.
Oh, most definitely. I think that the community support was awesome, and we actually got lucky because these are things you don't practice for, because it's usually not that loud. It was so loud on that last drive. We actually had 12 guys on the field because we were subbing out from our 40 package to our 50 package, and the football gods smiled upon us, and one of the Evanston kids false started, and so we got lucky because that would have been a big penalty for a first down against us. And so a lot of that had to do with the crowd noise. The kids couldn't hear us, and so we've had to work a lot more with our nonverbal communication this week, and that's awesome. The people who are working the concessions are saying that we're selling out of stuff and that they're having to order more than they ever have. And it's just good. It's great that people are coming to the ball games, and hopefully we're putting a product out there that people can be proud of. But I've had 2 games this year that have been hard on my heart, and I would like to have one where I'm not feeling like that in the fourth quarter, but we'll do whatever we got to do to try and have more points than the other team at the end.
That's Coach Mark Lenhart here on the pregame show. We had to cut that one a little bit short, so we always appreciate Mark Lenhart, and he's always willing to talk. You often ask him one question, and he talks for 6-7 minutes. So this is the pregame show as we get ready to roll here at Riverton. We've got the offensive starting lineups. First for the Wolverines, here's Baylor Beers. You're not ready.
Left the form in my bag. Here it is. I got it right here.
All right, so here's Baylor with the Riverton won the flip, elected to take the ball tonight.
Yeah, they changed things up. Don't want to let the opponents score on the first play of the game for 3 straight games. But your offensive starters, left tackle, he's a junior, 6'4", 235, Caden Liebrecht at left guard, a senior, 6'4", 225 pounds, Ryan Cox. At center, he's a 5'10", 190-pound junior, Danny Clausen. At right guard, a 5'10", 185-pound junior, Aiden Sanchez. And then at right tackle, 6'1", 220-pound senior, Tyree Harris-Aragon. And then at one receiver, he's 6'1", 170 pounds. He's a junior, Gage Treber. At another wide receiver, a junior, 5'11", 155 pounds, Clay Sheets. At, I believe, tight end, he's a senior, 6'0", 160 pounds, Jackson Larson. And then at tailback, had a big game last week, 5'9", 155-pound junior, Hunter Saltzgaver. And then at the another wide receiver, a junior, 6'2", 180 pounds, Paxton Yates. And then your man of the night, he's a junior, 6'1", 185 pounds, starting at quarterback tonight, Blake Gattenbein.
All right, those are the Riverton offensive starters tonight. This has been the starting lineups brought to you by Sutherland's here on KTAK. As we get ready to line up, Riverton will receive the ball from the south end zone, and they'll go north. Also, we've got the Ranger keys to the game tonight. You got to start fast if you're Riverton's offense. You want to drive, you want to hold on to the ball, and you want to score on this first drive of the game. That'll be the tone setter, and then you've got to find a way defensively to slow down the 5'9", 175-pound junior, Maddox Hitz.
You know, if you're Riverton here, you just go back to what worked last week. You're just going to run the ball. Green River's rush defense, not one of the best in the state. And so if you're Riverton, you're going to keep going back to that run. It's going to open up a few passes, but if you're Riverton, got to have success on the ground to win in this game. And then defensively, just try to avoid that big play. We've seen several big plays the last 2 games, and if you're Riverton, just hold them within the sticks. Things will go right for you.
Coach Leonard has talked a lot about getting a 2-touchdown lead. It'll be interesting tonight if Riverton can get that lead and then see what they do defensively with that lead, whether they start blitzing or whether they have to continue playing conservatively. That's been the case through the first 3 games. They've had to just kind of sit back and wait for the play to come at them, and it'd be really interesting to see. They've worked a lot on defense, and something that hasn't always happened here in Riverton. They've been winning with defense. Tonight's officials, the Laramie football officials. The referee will be Tyler Spear, the umpire Dave Hammond. Line judge is Asa Hutchinson, the linesman Jonathan Despain, and the back judge is Todd Pearson. So special thanks to Tyler Spear for bringing that information up to us, and we're about ready to get going as the officials out in the center of the field. Riverton talking things over from a special teams perspective over on this side, and also on the other side, the Green River Wolves come in wearing the white road uniforms, green numbers. They've got their names across their backs, which is interesting in high school football. Wolverines out in the black home uniforms, cardinal red numbers trimmed in white, and they've got white splashes of color down inside of each leg. It'll be Clay Sheets coming out, Hunter Saltzgaver, Hunter Riemann, and the other up back for Riverton is going to be Aiden Sanchez back to kick, is lining it up to kick for Green River. Can't see his number, but Green River Wolves have got a green Nike swoosh on their football. I can see that from here. As the kicker for Green River will be Braxton Doak. And we're about ready to get underway. From Wolverine Field, Doak will kick it off deep. And fielding it at the 9-yard line is going to be Clay Sheets. He's over the 20, the 25, and he'll get wrestled down on the play right about the 25-yard line. Tackle by Trevor Johnson of Green River. We are sending our broadcast down south to Green River tonight, and we're glad to do it. Trying to get a number here for you. I will get it. So 1st down and 10 for Riverton. We're being heard on KUGR in Green River tonight, and KUGR. So here's the first handoff left side to Hunter Saltzgaver. He's going to be tackled by a host of Green River tacklers. First tackler on the play was Jaden Walther, a 5'7", 170-pound junior for the Green River Wolves. Gain on the play of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Wolverines.
Be interesting to see how well Green River carries on the gang tackling throughout the game. Saltzgaver's kind of a shifty runner, doesn't want to get too much contact just with his size. But
Blake Gattenbein in the gun. 3 receivers set. Saltzgaver off his right side. He'll get the run and a 1st down for Riverton over the 35, or he'll be tackled out near the 37. And that tackle going to go for Dax Taylor, a 6', 160-pound junior. We've got an injury on the field for Green River on the game's 2nd play. And I did want to apologize to the Green River fans listening tonight. The Green River team does not have their names on their back. It says Wolves.
I thought that was the case, but I wasn't going to say anything.
All right, so training staff out on the field here early. 11:09 to play. Riverton already 2 runs for 13 yards. Both of those runs by Hunter Saltzgaver early on, and a Riverton 1st down.
Hunter,
we've got the injury on the floor. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Welcome back to Wolverine Field as the trainers help Declan Henderson off the field. He's a 6'10", 210-pound junior. Looks like he's in some pain and receiving help from both trainers for Green River. Riverton football, 1st down and 10 at the 38-yard line of the Wolverines. Gattenbein under center. Yates in motion. Pitch to Saltzgaver. He's over the 40. And he'll be tackled out at the 44-yard line. Tackle on the play by Jaden Walther of Green River.
Saltzgaver, lots of success on the ground in this one so far. Last week he had 115 yards on 18 carries. That averaged 6.4 yards a carry. Right now, 6.3 yards a carry.
It's been all Hunter Saltzgaver so far. Now it's Blake Gattenbein. He'll go off the right side, break a tackle. He'll have a 1st down as he's down to about the 49-yard line of Green River. That tackle on the play by Green River's number 74, Jacob Lloyd, 6', 230-pound senior. And so Riverton with 4 straight runs from the 25. That's 4 carries for 25 yards as they'll get 1st and 10 right at the 50. Gattenbein will come under center. No fancy formations for Riverton. It's a power look. Here's a handoff left side to Jackson Larson. He'll break it inside to the 43, right at the 43, where he'll be wrestled down on the play by Green River's Dax Taylor. Interesting look at the state stats. Riverton with 1 defender in the top 15, and Green River, you can see they're spending a lot of time on the field, Baylor. They've got 7 guys in the top 20 for defensive points. That means you're spending a lot of time on the field.
Absolutely, yeah. Riverton likes to chew up the clock on offense, and they've played a couple teams that like to go, so makes sense.
5 straight runs for Riverton, now 6, as Hunter Saltzgaver goes over the 40, and he'll be tripped up as he goes down on the 39-yard line. That Green River tackle by Trevor Johnson, the 5'9", 160-pound junior. One thing Riverton's going to try tonight is they're going to try to let Gantenbein take a break on offense. He'll come out and somebody else will take his place on defense. And that's a positive because it gives your quarterback a chance to talk to coaches and take a breath, get a drink, and get ready to go again. Here's Saltzgaver in motion. Gantenbein off the right side. He'll break out. He's over the 30, over the 25, down near the 20 where he'll get tackled on the 21-yard line. That's going to be an 18-yard run for Blake Gantenbein. First down for the Riverton Wolverines all the way down at the 22 of Green River.
That's exactly how that play is designed to work. Blake read the defensive end perfectly, pulled that ball from, I believe it was Hunter Saltzgaver, and obviously a big gain resulted from it.
Riverton now with 6 straight runs to open this game. Started at the 25-yard line, 7 straight runs, Gantenbein under center. Yates in motion. Handoff right up the middle, Hunter Saltzgaver, and Green River with a hustle play on defense. That was Dom Hamill, 5'6", 160-pound sophomore, comes on for the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Riverton. And this is an area where the Wolverines have freely admitted they've had difficulty. It's when they get around the red zone. They've been able to move the ball between the 20s a lot. And we'll see if they can capitalize here on a play. So 8 straight runs to open this game. 2nd and 9 for the Wolverines. 4 receivers left side for Riverton. Saltzgaver in the backfield with Gantenbein. Gantenbein will drop to pass. He'll hit Saltzgaver on a little bubble screen, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yards. He loses 2 on the play. Ethan Morrill with one of the hits for Green River on defense. So 3rd and 11 for Riverton. Third and 11. Gantenbein in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Gantenbein will drop to pass. He'll throw over the middle. Incomplete. Great coverage on the play by Green River's Dax Taylor. So 4th and 11 for Riverton. What did he just take?
That was a power core for the Lander crew.
Okay.
Let's see, that was 3rd down.
4th and 11. And we'll see what Riverton does here. They're going to go for it. 4th and 11. 2 receivers right for Riverton. We got a tight end on the left side. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll drop to pass. Now he's off on the run. Gantenbein over the 15, down to the 13, and it's right at the sticks. Did he make it? Tackled at the 13. Is it a first down?
Not for us.
He'll come up about a yard short, and Riverton will give it up on downs at the 13. So Riverton's drive started at 25. It's a 55, 62 yards on the ground, 9 runs and 1 pass. And Green River holds. They bend, don't break.
Kind of surprised. Kind of surprised Riverton didn't elect to kick a field goal there with Saltzgaver.
1st and 10 as coming on the field to lead the Green River team. Maddox hits. And we'll get a timeout called by Green River. No score. We've had a lot of time run off the clock, 7:50 to play first quarter. We'll be back with more Riverton football and Green River football on KTAK.
Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Welcome back. 6:51 to play first quarter. Riverton with a nice drive, but they come up short of scoring, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Green River as Maddox hits, sets up. He'll hand it off up the middle, and a quick tackle by Riverton. That Green River runner, Jaden Walther, and Ryan Cox in on the tackle. Also, the big man in on the tackle for Riverton, Caden Liebrecht. 2nd and 9 for the Green River Wolves. Hits. There's a little guy back there, 5'9", 175-pound junior. He'll drop the pass, and he'll take off running. He got a hole up the middle. Hits over the 30, over the 35, and over the 40, where he's wrestled down on the play by a pair of Riverton tacklers. Nice job there as Clay Sheets and Peyton Larson come on for the tackle. It'll be a big gain, but I believe we might have a flag on the play. We've got a sideline warning on Riverton. So that'll be a big gainer all the way out to the 41-yard line. That'll go as a 28-yard run for Maddox Hits. 1st and 10 for the Green River Wolves at their own 41. 6:08 and counting in the first quarter. Beautiful night for football in Riverton. Not a cloud in the sky and no wind. Hits in the gun. 2 receivers each side for Green River. Hits will drop to pass. It'll be a center screen, and Riverton sniffs it out as coming on to make that play, Tyree Harris-Aragon. Also on the play for Riverton, Dane Cox. And that pass was complete. Gain of 4 to Jaden Walther.
Really good read by the Riverton D-line there.
2nd and 6 for the Wolves. Handoff left side, Green River. It'll be a loss on the play, as running around the left side was Dax Taylor. Coming on to make the hit for Riverton was Daniel Clausen. So Clausen with the tackle. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Green River. Clock down to 6:20 to play in the first quarter. We're going to get a penalty on Green River. It's going to be a holding call. I did not see a flag. It'll go back to the 34-yard line. So that's a help for Riverton. Clock is running. It'll be 2nd down and 18. Actually 17. So 2nd and 17 for Green River. No score here halfway through the first quarter. And Hits back in the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Hits will drop to pass. He'll throw it to the lone receiver on the left side. Nobody was there. Literally no one. And the receiver for Green River, Hunter Lake, cut inside, but we're going to get a penalty on the Wolverines over there. They're saying pass interference possibly on the Riverton Wolverines. I did not see it. That's going to give Green River a big gain. So pass interference on the Wolverines. That's going to be probably a first down.
Interesting.
Be 10 yards from the 40, so it'll go up to the 50. And it will not, well, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So all the way down to the Riverton 45, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Green River. Clock running. 4:50 to play, first quarter. Hits in the short gun. One receiver each side, fullback and a tailback. They'll hand off to the tailback, and what a big hit. Tyree Harris-Aragon stood up the running back and drove him backwards, no gain. Running the ball on that play, Dax Taylor for, actually, I'm sorry, it was Jaden Walther for no gain.
That's what you like to see.
What a hit by Aragon coming in from that linebacker spot. 2nd and 10. 3 receivers right, 1 left for the Wolves. These two coaches, good friends. You got to wonder if they're just swap playlists. Here's the handoff, throw left side's complete to Green River, and it's going to go for a first down. Tackle on the play is going to go to Clay Sheets of Riverton, but it'll be a complete pass from Hitz to Hunter Lake, and a gain of 11 down to the Riverton 34-yard line. Green River on the move here in the first quarter.
Green River coming out with a lot of different looks. It's been effective against the Riverton defense.
Hits in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. In motion is Walther. Hitz tries to run it. He'll get nothing. And that tackle on the play is going to go for number 68, Logan Nash. My bad, excuse me. That's going to be Daniel Clausen. That run by Hitz was a loss of 2 on the play. I was looking at the wrong list of players. So 2nd and 12 for Green River. Green River looking toward their bench to get a play call. Hits in the gun. In motion is Walther, and Green River going to have to take its 2nd time out of this drive. So we'll go with it. 2:51 to play first quarter. No score from Wolverine Field. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Welcome back as it's 2nd and 12 for Green River at the Riverton 37-yard line. Hits in the backfield, joined by Walther. It'll be Hitz passing over the middle, incomplete, and he just threw that ball a little bit low, and Hunter Lake had to lay out. He could have caught it. It's incomplete. 3rd and 12. No huddle being employed here by Green River as they look toward the sideline for the signals coming in from the coaches. Hits in the gun, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Walther in the backfield. Hitz looks back toward the sidelines to get signs from the coach. And he finally gets him. His coach is over there, one wearing a blue hat, one wearing a red hat. Hits in the gun, 3rd and 12. He'll drop to pass. He's being chased. Caden Liebrecht gets a hit on, and it's nearly picked off by Riverton. Did they get it? It was a tip play, and Hunter Riemann came down with the football. They're going to say incomplete. Great job rushing the quarterback that time by Caden Liebrecht. And then Riverton had the tip drill in play. Hunter Riemann had his hands on the football, but I believe it did hit the turf first. So 4th and 12, and Green River are going to do the same thing that Riverton did. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 2:09 to play in the first quarter. Fast-moving first quarter. Hits. He'll throw long down the right side. It's going to be over the head and out of bounds. Incomplete. Riverton will take over. 2:01 to play in the first quarter, and that wasn't even close as Hits launched a big rainbow pass out of bounds near the Riverton goal line. So the Wolverines will take over on downs. We'll keep it here in this fast-moving first quarter.
That
We're
pass.
only 20 minutes into this, Baylor, and we only have 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Gantenbein under center. They'll hand off. Nope, Gantenbein will come out. Little play-action pass, incomplete to Dane Cox. 2nd down and 10 for Riverton.
That was the case of the tried to run before you had the ball in your hands. Took your eye off it.
That's a sophomore play, and nothing against Dane Cox because he's been playing outstanding football, but got to catch it before you run, always.
It's a lesson you want to learn once, so shouldn't happen again. That last Green River pass intended for maybe my favorite last name, Helmendaller.
Okay.
Number 7 for Green River.
Helmendaller, I like it. Here's Gantenbein. He'll drop the pass. It's going to be a screen play out to Dane Cox, and he's going to be wrestled down after a gain of 1 on the play. That tackle for Green River. Jay Stewart, 5'10", 186-pound senior for the Wolves. Of course, the feed for this game being picked up on KUGR tonight in Green River. And so thanks for listening in if you're a Green River Wolves fan. Doing our best to identify all the Wolves playing against the Wolverines tonight. Gantenbein in the gun. 3rd and 10 for Riverton. 5 receivers set. Gantenbein's going to take off up the middle, and he's going to get near a first down. He made a move before he got taken down on the play by Dax Taylor, but it's going to be a Riverton first down. 10-yard run for Gantenbein. And Riverton back in business as we wind inside a minute left in the first quarter.
It's good to see Gantenbein still lowering his shoulder while running. Kind of coach challenged him last week to run more aggressively, and he's still doing that. That helped him pick up the first down there.
Wolverines knew they were going to come out and run tonight. Big sent a few passes. 4 receivers set. Cox in motion. Gantenbein under center. He'll roll right. Pass it deep down the field off the hands of Clay Sheets. Incomplete at about the 41-yard line. And Christensen coming in and cheering on his players. That pass breakup by Dax Taylor. 2nd and 10 for Green River.
Riverton not.
2nd and 10 for Riverton, excuse me.
Riverton not having much success through the air. 2 of 5 for -2 yards.
Decent crowd, but Riverton having some success running the football.
Yeah, 10 for 75.
Gantenbein in the short gun. He'll run the ball straight up the middle on Green River and be wrestled down after a gain of 2 on the play. In strong for Green River, Connor Brady, 6'3", 245-pound junior for the tackle. So 3rd and that's going to be 9. 3rd and 9 for the Wolverines following that spot. Nothing fancy. We've got a guy down there hanging out with the coaches as the first quarter buzzer sounds. Does not match anybody on the Green River side. That's going to do it. No score after a quarter. Hey, this is Wolverine football, also Green River football tonight on KUGR and KTAK. We'll be back.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
It's down.
Welcome back here to Wolverine Field. Currently tied 0-0, Green River and Riverton. Looking at some stats, Riverton minus 2 yards through the air, 76 yards on the ground on 11 carries, 74 total yards. For Green River, they have 15 yards through the air on 2 completions, and they have 5 rushes for 25 yards. That makes 40 total yards. Both teams with a decent drive to start the game, but couldn't finish, and both failed a 4th down conversion to turn it over on downs. And the voice of the Wolverines, Cody Beers, here he is.
Thanks, Baylor, as Riverton comes out now with a 3rd and 9 as we swap ends of the field at their own 47-yard line. So Riverton first down would come at the 44 of Green River. Gantenbein in the gun. 3 receivers set, joined by Saltzgaver in the backfield. Gantenbein will drop the pass. He's got time. He'll throw it over the middle. Intercepted on the play. Down to the 40, the 30, the 20, inside the 15, and that interception by Jaden Walther of Green River has just a bad pass. Walther jumped the route, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, bad pass. Dane Cox tried to wrestle it away from him, but Walther just wouldn't give it up. And good starting point here for Green River.
Good thing your quarterback plays defense, because Gantenbein's a good tackler, and so now Green River with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 16. Maddox. Hitz comes out in the gun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Hitz going to take the ball himself and be wrestled down by Tyree Harrigan for a loss on the play, and good hustle by the big linebacker. Also in on the play, Caden Liebrecht.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
So that'll lose 2 yards on the play. And now they give back a yard to Green River. So loss of 1. 2nd and 11 from the 17-yard line. Hits in the gun. He'll hand off right side. Small hole. Riverton defense comes up tough. And that hit again by Aragon. He's making the plays there from the linebacker spot. Gain by Walther of about 2 yards on the play. So 3rd and 10. Green River can get a 1st down at about the 12-yard line. Wolverines looking for a stop here. Maybe force a Green River field goal attempt. We'll see. Hits in the gun. Riverton coming at Green River, but no call on the play. And now they're going to say a penalty on Riverton, I believe. Did he get inside the neutral zone? They say no. So they'll rewind the play clock. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Hits in the gun. They'll look toward the sidelines for the play. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Hits will drop the pass. He'll throw it long toward the end zone and out of the end zone, incomplete. So that's 2 straight passes near the end zone on 2 consecutive drives where Hitz throws the ball out of the end zone. And it'll be 4th down, and now Green River going to kick a field goal from the 25.
Great defensive stand by the Wolverines. Good response to that interception.
Lining up to kick for Green River is Braxton Doak, 6 foot, 160-pound junior. Hitz will hold it. He'll get the hold down. It's going to be blocked by Riverton and picked up by Hunter Saltzgaver. That block on the play is going to go, I believe, Tyree Harris Aragon. Let's find out who blocked that. 1st down and 10 for Riverton.
Nobody knows.
Well, let's see. It was either Aragon or Gage Treber on the block. Could have been, well, there just wasn't a whole lot of excitement coming out of the Riverton defense. But nevertheless, Riverton blocks the field goal attempt. 9:57 to play first half. It'll be Riverton football. No score from Wolverine Field. Here's Gantenbein in the gun. In motion, pass right side, complete. And it'll be a gain up over the 25 for Clay Sheets. Gain of 3 on the play. Tackle on the play by Taylor, Dax Taylor. And it'll be 2nd and 7.
The first passing play by the Wolverines that has resulted in positive yardage so far.
2nd and 7 at the 26 of Riverton. Gantenbein under center. He'll hand it cross buck style and caught in the backfield. Nobody blocked that guy for Green River, and getting in there was Zach Dalton, 5'9", 160-pound senior. Busted right through the line. It's going to be a loss back to the 24-yard line, or it'll be 3rd and 10. So the pass completion, all of the yards are negated. And it'll be 3rd and 10 for Riverton. Neither team really able to get the trap plays to work. That one was well scouted. And now Gantenbein under center. 2 receivers in the mix. Gantenbein will pitch right. It's going to be a quarterback pass. And it's downfield. And Larson catches the ball at the 48-yard line. That pass play by Gage Treber to Jackson Larson is complete. And a Riverton 1st down all the way down to the Green River 46. Treber's pass was underthrown, but Larson saw it and was able to adjust and make the catch. 1st down, Wolverines.
Could have been just what the doctor ordered for this Wolverine offense, kind of get the cogs turning a little bit.
Definitely got my heartbeat going just a little bit on that play. Here's Gantenbein under center. He'll hand off right side, right up the middle, and we're going to get a hold on Aragon as Hunter Saltzgaver is taken down at the 41-yard line. That tackle by Jaden Walther of Green River. But it's going to come back. Riverton just struggling tonight. These penalties are hurting. That's going to be holding on the Wolverines. And so now it's going to be 1st and a whole long ways, 20 yards for the Riverton Wolverines at their own 44.
I believe that hold actually on Hunter Riemann, looked like, in my opinion.
Riverton going to have to go to the Green River 36 for a 1st down. Gantenbein under center. Riemann in motion. Handoff. Saltzgaver up the middle. He's got 10. He's got 20. He's at the 20. And he's taken down. For a minute there, it looked like Saltzgaver was going to take it all the way. He ends up with nearly a 40-yard run on 1st and 20. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at Green River's 20.
Yeah, that one a 31-yard run by Saltzgaver.
All right. That's more than that, wasn't it? 36-yard run because it was back a ways. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Gantenbein under center. He'll hand off the left tackle to Saltzgaver. He'll be wrestled down after a gain of 5 on the play. That tackler for Green River. I had Connor Brady on that hit. I'm not sure if it was. Nevertheless, 2nd and 5 for the Wolverines at the 15-yard line. This trip inside the red zone for Riverton, their first of the ball game. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll run right side. Can't really go too far, but he's going to rumble and stumble his way to a 1st down before he's taken down by Dom Hamill of Green River. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines at the 10-yard line. 6:23 to play, first half. Quick moving first half of play. We're only 35 minutes into this game, and we're closing in on halftime already. Boy, this is a severe change from the passing days that Riverton had when first half would last 2 hours. One receiver left, in motion, Hunter Riemann. Gantenbein, hands off right side. Saltzgaver, he'll cut back and be taken down at the 5. Green River tackler Logan Nash. So they mark it down at the 6. So 2nd and goal from the Green River 6.
Yeah, it appears both these teams very comfortable with grinding the clock. Green River's offense kind of almost a pro style looking at, or a college style looking at the sideline for an audible. And they wait till the back judge counts.
2nd and 6, Gantenbein in the gun. He'll take off right side. He's going to be pulled down for a loss. That Green River tackle by Jacob Lloyd, the 230-pound senior. And that play just had no chance from the start.
It was blown up for sure, but Gantenbein stiff-armed the guy, and it could have been a 5-yard loss, only ended up with a 1-yard loss.
5 minutes to play in the first half. 3rd and 7 for the Wolverines. We'll see what kind of plays drawn up as we head toward 4:45 to play in the first half. Gantenbein comes under center. Saltzgaver lined up on the wing. And Miller back deep. It'll be Gantenbein dropping a pass. Pass in the end zone. Complete! Touchdown, Jackson Larson. It'll be a 7-yard scoring pass from Blake Gantenbein to a leaping Jackson Larson. Riverton touchdown.
Great pass and a great catch there by the Wolverine offense. Blake Gantenbein fit that ball between 2 Wolves defenders. And Jackson Larson jumped up, made a great catch.
Saltzgaver on for the PAT. Riverton with a 6-0 lead, and it took more than a quarter and a half. Saltzgaver's kick is good. It's Riverton 7, Green River 0. We'll be back. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
Welcome back. A good Riverton drive results in a 7-yard scoring pass from Blake Gantenbein to Jackson Larson. Saltzgaver's PAT and a 7-0 Riverton with 4:29 to play first half. Fast-moving first half. Sun still creeping across Wolverine Field as Hunter Saltzgaver tees it up. And the Wolverines ready to roll. Here's a kick deep. It'll go through the end zone for a touchback. That's a weapon right there, junior Hunter Saltzgaver. Soccer star and a football star for the Wolverines. It'll be 1st and 10 for Green River at their own 20.
Wolverines defense pretty dominant so far, only giving out 40 yards in this one so far.
This broadcast being brought to you on KUGR, and I cut right into Baylor. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
All right, so here's Hitz. He'll bring Green River's offense out. 4 receivers in the set. Hitz will take off running. He'll break through to the second level, and the Wolverines having trouble wrestling him down as Hitz gains all the way out to the 27-yard line. Finally, Jackson Larson on that tackle for Riverton.
Hitz broke about 6 tackles on that run.
That was a gutsy run by the junior quarterback, doing his job for Green River.
It just makes any coach happy.
2nd and 3 as Hitz will hand up the middle and out over the 30. It's going to be a first down. Hunter Riemann on the tackle of Jaden Walther. So 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
Water? Do you want water?
Yes, please. They're going to say 1st down and 10 for Green River. Clock running here. Laramie officials keeping things going. 3:45 to play first half as Hitz in the gun. 5 receivers set for the Wolves. Wolverines rushing 4, have 2 linebackers. Hitz looks toward the sidelines as they line up and then get the call as a team. Hitz will take off running up the middle. Riemann, arrogant miss. Hitz out over the 35, and he'll be taken down finally at the 38-yard line. Just a bunch of missed tackles for Riverton, but shifty job of running there by Hitz. And it'll be 2nd down and 8, so 2 straight runs by Hitz results in a gain of 7 and then a gain of 8.
Yeah, it's almost like the pass is almost a decoy for this offense.
4 receivers set. Hitz passes left, and the pass is complete on the play to Hunter Lake, and then hitting him right away is a guy with the same number for Riverton, Clay Sheets, and that one hurt. As Lake going to have to come out of the game, hit his head on the turf. And it'll be 3rd and 5 now. Just great coverage by Clay Sheets. Read it perfectly. 3rd and 5 for Green River. 4 receivers set. Hitz in the backfield. Off his shoulder, Jaden Walther. And Green River will take a timeout. Last timeout of the first half for the Wolves. 1:52 to play. We'll be back. It's Riverton 7, Green River 0 on KTAK.
Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field. We'll get some scoring updates here at halftime. We'll look around the state. We'll talk about the Wyoming Cowboy game coming up tomorrow. Cowboys looking for win number 1 against the North Texas Mean Green down in Denton, Texas. Green River football, 4 receivers in the pattern, 3rd and 5 as Hitz will hand it right side. Coming on, making the hit. Great job on defense by the cornerback on the other side. That tackle by Ryan Cox just smelled it out. No big deal as Riverton takes a timeout. Green River was looking to run clock, and Riverton says, no, we want the ball back. We're going to make you punt it from your own 35. 1:36 to play. We'll take a timeout. It's Riverton 7, Green River 0 on KTAK, and you're listening to the Wolves on KUGR.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field, as I just got to sit here and admire the music coming back from the timeout. Green River going to come out. They're going to punt it away, and back for Riverton is Jackson Larson. He'll be deep. A good punt on the play. It turns over. Larson will signal for a fair catch at the 26-yard line. That Green River punt by Braxton Doak. It was a good one.
38 yards, I think. 15, nope. Yeah, 15 plus 20 plus 3. 38.
All right. That simple math addition problem brought to you by a University of Wyoming civil engineering graduate.
Yeah. It's crazy how hard it is to have yardages in football.
Well, when the clock's counting. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Riverton, 1:36 to play. Gantenbein comes out with 4 receivers in the set. Pass left side, it'll be complete to Dane Cox, and he'll get out of bounds at the 32-yard line where it's a gain of 5 on 1st down. More importantly, clock stops with 1:31 to play.
That clock stops, and the Wolverines still have 2 timeouts. So lots of time here for the Wolverines to put points up on the board. Green River will receive to start the second half, so ever more important for Riverton to score here.
Looks like we're going to have junior cheerleaders on the floor at the half. Also, the Riverton High School band will be out there. Good to see the marching Wolverines. Pass right side, Gantenbein to Sheets. And he's going to be pulled down. He could not get around, and then we'll get a face mask penalty on Clay Sheets. Tackle on the play is going to go to Zach Dalton, also Declan Henderson, but they had a handful of face mask as Sheets caught the ball. And so that's going to be a 5-yarder, it looks like.
Face mask against Green River.
We'll see how far it goes. It was at the 36, and it'll be a 15-yarder. That's going to help Riverton all the way out to the 40. Oh, no. Now he's going back. So it is a 5-yarder. It goes out to the 41-yard line. First down for Riverton. 120 and counting here in the first half. 4 receivers set for the Wolverines. Gantenbein over the middle. Pulled in by Jackson Larson. He laid out at the Green River 45. And it'll be a first down, Riverton, as they move the sticks. 1:11 and counting to play. What a diving catch by Jackson Larson. Like to see it. Gantenbein back in the gun, 4 receiver set. Gantenbein will drop. It's going to be a center screen to Saltzgaber. Hunter off to the run. He'll get down to near the Green River 38, where Riverton will take a timeout with 52.5 seconds to play. Wolverines on the move. It'll be 2nd and 4 when we come back. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field. Friday night football here, and got a college score in. End of the first quarter, the Nebraska Cornhuskers 10, and the Illinois Fighting Illini 7. Had a national televised game tonight. Had a buddy in Scotts Bluff who was getting ready to load his TV up and go outside. Here's a near interception. Boy, Clay Sheets was wide open down the sidelines. He did not cut. And Gantenbein let it go, and it was nearly intercepted by Dax Taylor. He just kind of looked at it instead of going for it.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication. Clay Sheets went out, and Blake thought he was going to go in.
Boy, and Sheets was open by 15 yards out near the sideline. Only if Gantenbein would have seen him. So 3rd down and 5 at the 39 of Green River. 48 seconds to play in the first half. Here's a pass complete. And then Sheets will get out of bounds. Tackle on the play by Hitz. And it'll be a Wolverine first down at the 31 of Green River. So nice play for Riverton with 42.3 seconds to play here in the first half. Wolverines on the move.
Good effort by Sheets to not only get a few extra yards, but also fall out of bounds to stop the clock.
Riverton still with 1 timeout and 42 seconds to play with. Gantenbein in the gun, 3 receiver set. He'll drop to pass, complete on the outside to Peyton Larson, and he'll get inside the 20 down to the 18. And another Riverton first down.
That game's good enough for another Wolverine.
That play took 5 seconds. And the Wolverines now inside the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Who caught that ball for Wolverines?
That was Peyton Larson on that catch, number 6. So 1st and 10 for Riverton. 37 seconds to play in the half. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Gantenbein will drop. He looks right toward the end zone, wide open. Clay Sheets, touchdown Riverton. It's an 18-yard pass play from Gantenbein to Sheets. Hit him on the run. Gantenbein looked like a pro, and Riverton now up 13-0. What a pass. And the cannon.
What a move by Sheets, too. He kind of curled up and then just juked out the defender, left the defender in the dust, wide open for a touchdown.
Boy, in a 2-minute drive for Riverton, that'll lift your spirits. Wolverines looking to go up by 14. Kick is up from Saltzgaber. It's good. 32.6 seconds to play. Riverton uses about a minute. They go the length of the field, and Gantenbein hooks up with Sheets on an 18-yard touchdown. It's 14 for the Wolverines, and a big 0 for Green River. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
When repairs are complete, After a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Welcome back. Wolverine Field, Riverton 14 and Green River 0. That drive started back at about the 30-yard line. Riverton moved 70 yards for that touchdown. 18-yard touchdown pass from Gantenbein to Sheets. Here's Hunter Saltzgaver. He'll kick it low along the bottom. And Green River with a decent return. And the tackle for Riverton. Boy, and it looks like whoever made that tackle is hurting a little bit. But that return for Green River was Hunter Flores, a 5'9", 180-pound senior. Probably a shoulder stinger.
It's Saltzgaver.
Is that really? Oh, it is Hunter Saltzgaver holding that right shoulder.
Put a heck of a hit on the return man, but
Saltzgaver feeling some pain. And it'll be 1st and 10 as Hitz throws it right side. And we'll get a gain of 10, now 15, 20. And finally Jackson Larson will push out the receiver, Dax Taylor, on the 35 of Riverton. Everybody from Riverton holding their breath as Hunter Saltzgaver in quite a bit of pain down there on the sidelines. That right shoulder. Saltzgaver kicked it off and then made the tackle, and now he's in some pain. So Hitz looks toward the sidelines. 20 seconds to play in the half. Green River with no timeouts. And it'll be Wolves football. In motion. Now 2 receivers left. Hitz will roll left. He'll throw the ball complete, and then, boy, and catching the ball on the hit. That was, I believe that hit was by Caden Arnold, but it ends up as a complete pass as Green River clocks it to Evan Mazer. And now 2nd and about 6 for Green River at the 31. And it looks like Green River's maybe going to come in and try a field goal here with 3.8 seconds to play. Riverton going to take a timeout and talk things over. If they line up, it's going to be about a 48-yard field goal attempt for Braxton Doak. So timeout on the field. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, come back with a field goal attempt. It's Riverton 14, Green River 0.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Welcome back. 48-yard field goal attempt here by Braxton Doak. Good leg. We'll see if he can get it up. He does. It's long enough, but it's going to fall left right about the goal line. So it was not long enough. That field goal no good. We're going to the half. on KUGR and KTAK. It's Riverton 14, Green River 0. We'll be back with the halftime show in a bit. This is Riverton football and Green River football on KTAK.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back here on the U.S. Marine Corps halftime show. Riverton leading at half over Green River, 14-0 here. We got the junior cheerleader camp was this week, and they are performing right now. But going over some stats for this game. First for Green River, as a team in that first half, 86 total yards, 44 through the air and 42 on the ground. Individually for Green River, Maddox hits through the air, 5 of 11 for 44 yards. He has no touchdowns, no interceptions. Receiving-wise, Hunter Lake, 2 receptions for 9 yards. Jaden Walther, 1 reception for 4 yards. Dax Taylor, 1 reception for 26 yards. And Evan Mazer, 1 reception for 15 yards. On the ground, Maddox hits 5 carries for 41 yards. That's an 8.2-yard average. Jaden Walther, 4 carries for 4 yards. That's a 1-yard average. And Dax Taylor has the 2 other carries for -3 yards. As a team, they are averaging 3.8 yards per rush. So far in this one, 0 for 3 on third down conversions for the Green River Wolves, 0 for 1 on fourth down conversions. They have 1 punt of 38 yards and 2 penalties for 15 yards. For the Riverton Wolverines, as a team, 227 total yards on offense, 105 through the air and 122 on the ground. Through the air, Blake Gattenbein, 11 of 16 for 75 yards. He has 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Receiving-wise, Clay Sheets, 4 catches for 32 yards and a touchdown. Jackson Larson, 3 catches for 51 yards and a touchdown. Hunter Saltzgaber has 2 catches for 4 yards. Dane Cox, 2 catches for 5 yards. And Peyton Larson, 1 catch for 13 yards. And then also Gage Treber came in on that end-around trick play. He is 1 for 1 through the air for 30 yards. That one was complete to Jackson Larson. On the ground, Jackson Larson, 1 carry for 6 yards. Blake Gattenbein, 7 carries for 49 yards. That's a 7-yard average. And Hunter Saltzgaber, 9 carries for 67 yards. That's a 7.4-yard average. On Hunter Saltzgaber, seemed like he seemed to be okay on the sideline. We don't know for sure, but him and the trainer were laughing at each other, so hopefully he will be okay and come back out here in that second half for Riverton. As a team, they're 2 of 6 on third down, 0 for 1 on fourth down. They have not punted in this half, and they have 2 penalties for 25 yards due to the Riverton Wolverines. We'll take another break here. The Marching Wolverines out on the field now. And we will come back, do some scores from around the state, courtesy of Wild Preps. We'll be right back here on the halftime show for this high school football game. Riverton leading at half, 14-0 over Green River.
Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that, too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Welcome back as we've got the Marching Wolverines performing down here on Wolverine Field. We're going to look at some scores from around the state. First in 4A, it's number 1 Sheridan 13, Cheyenne East, the number 2 team in 4A 3. Cheyenne Central 35, Cheyenne South 0 in the second quarter. Second quarter score, Thunder Basin 17, Kelly Walsh, the number 5 team in 4A 13. At the half, it's Rock Springs 21, Laramie 0. And a second quarter score, number 3, Campbell County 10. And number 4, Natrona County 0. In Class 3A in the second quarter, it's Cody 28, Buffalo 3. That's number 2 versus number 5. Number 4, Powell 20, Douglas 7 at halftime. A second quarter score, actually now halftime, number 3, Riverton 14, Green River 0. And a second quarter score, Lander 7. Evanston 7. In Class 2A, final score, number 3, Level 36, Lyman 22. That's a conference matchup. Final score, number 1, Mountain View 14, Cokeville 6. That's a final score. Second quarter score, Bighorn 20, Newcastle 0. That's a conference matchup. Worland 24, Pinedale 0. That's a conference matchup. Second quarter score, Tongue River 6, Moorcroft 0. That's a conference matchup. Wheatland at Upton Sundance, no report in on that game. Second quarter score, Thermopolis 14, Kemmer 3. That's a conference matchup. And first quarter score, Burns at Glenrock. No score in the first quarter. Class 1A 9-man tonight, number 2 Southeast 44, Wind River 20. That's final. Second quarter score, number 4 Luss 0, number 5 Saratoga 0. That's a conference matchup. In the second quarter, it's number 3 Pine Bluffs 22. Wright 7. That's a conference matchup. Final score, number 1, Lingo Fort Laramie 1, Guernsey Sunrise 0. That was a forfeit win for the Doggers against Guernsey Sunrise. Class 1A six-man tonight. Final score, Farson Eden 52, Hannah Elk Mountain 41 in a conference matchup. Final score, Midwest 45, KC 42. That's a conference matchup. First quarter score, Little Snake River number 1 at number 4 Riverside, no score. First quarter, Hewlett at number 4 Matitsi. That's a conference matchup, no score. Out-of-state opponents today, Jackson 19, Bear Lake, Idaho 6. First quarter score, number 1 Star Valley at Teton, Idaho in Driggs, Idaho, no score. First quarter score, 3A Rawlins at Middle Park, Colorado in Granby, Colorado, no score. First quarter score, number 3A Torrington at Yuma, Colorado, no score in that one. Non-varsity opponents was canceled today. 1A six-man DuBois at Natrona County. That game canceled. Tomorrow we'll have actually in class, it was just one matchup in Class 1A six-man tomorrow, a forfeit win for the Burlington Huskies over Tensleep. So those are your halftime scoring updates as we've got the Riverton High School Marching Wolverines on the field. We'll take it out live to the field and join the Marching Wolverines. This is Wolverine football and Green River Wolves football on KUGR. We'll be back after the band is done now. Hopefully they have one more song, and I believe they do. So we'll stay right here with the Marching Wolverines. That was the Marching Wolverines here at the halftime show. It's Riverton 14, Green River 0. The halftime show brought to you by the U.S. Marine Corps. We'll be back with the second half of play on KTAK and KUGR.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
Don't risk it. Drive sober.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Welcome back to Wolverine Field. Riverton with a 14-0 lead, scoring in the first half. It was Blake Gantenbein with a pair of touchdown passes, the first one at the 4:29 mark of the second quarter as he hooked up on a 7-yard scoring pass play to Jackson Larson. Hunter Saltzgaver with the PAT, and Riverton had a 7-0 lead. Then Riverton took the ball with 1:30 to play in the first half, and Gantenbein would lead his team downfield where he would hook up with Clay Sheets on an 18-yard scoring pass with 32.6 seconds to play. Saltzgaver added the PAT, and at half, Riverton leads it 14-0. Wolverines will kick off to open the third quarter, and Green River will have its chance on offense. So far, Riverton's defense bending but not breaking in this game. Hunter Saltzgaver back out there to kick it off. It looks like we're hoping his shoulder's okay. So Saltzgaver will tee it up, and he'll kick it deep. And it's going to be fielded in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback as Irie Kubel, a 5'10", Irie Kubel, 5'10", 165-pound sophomore, will field it in the end zone for the touchback. So Green River will take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Really not much going for Green River on offense so far in this one. Only 86 yards. Riverton doing a good job remaining patient with all the audibles from the Green River team.
Sun has set. Lights are taking over as we are fully in dusk. In motion. And now Hitz will take off running the ball. He's going to be met head up in the center of the Riverton defense by Braden Miller. sophomore. Took him down, and it was a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 for Green River as they come out. No huddle, and they'll look toward the sidelines for the call. 4 receivers set as they look toward the Green River coaching staff. And finally, the signs coming in from the coaches. Hits in the gun. He'll drop to pass, throw it right side. It's going to be tipped and knocked down by Ryan Cox on the pass breakup. Also in there getting his hand on the ball was Paxton Yates. So 3rd and 11 for the Wolves at their own 19.
So far in this game, Wolves 0 for 3 on 3rd down. They've had a lot of long 3rd downs like this one.
Green River makes its offensive call. Riverton counters. 4 receivers set. Here's hits. It'll be a center screen to Doak, and then he'll have to run right into the heart of the Riverton defense where he'll gain a yard. Miller on that tackle. Also Ryan Cox. So it'll be 4th down and 8. And Green River are going to have to kick it right back to Riverton. So 3 and out by the Riverton defense. Starting to get used to that here in this Riverton team. Playing great defense.
It's definitely been a long time since we've had a defense-centered team for Riverton. Just playing great defense all around.
Back deep for Riverton is Jackson Larson. That kick by Doak is going to fall at the 43, and that time Larson could have returned that. It'd be a gain or a kick of 40 yards on the play by Doak.
34.
34-yard punt, excuse me. So 1st and 10 for Riverton at their own 44. So Riverton with the 2-touchdown lead.
Would expect a long, grinded-out drive here.
Wolverines, 2 receivers right. They've got a wing in Dane Cox. Gantenbein will roll right. He'll pass it over the right side, and pass broke up as pass was intended for Clay Sheets. And on that coverage, Dax Taylor on the coverage for Green River. 2nd and 10 for Riverton. That pass just has not been there throughout this game. That was a pass that Green River intercepted early in the game.
Yeah, Blake started, let's see, one for 6 for -2 yards. Since then, 10 of 6.
Gantenbein, he'll throw it right side. He'll throw out of bounds. Nearly takes out Coach Nyberg on the sidelines. That play just went nowhere quick. It'll be 3rd down and 10. So what are his stats since he went 1 for 6?
He started 1 for 6 with an interception and -2 yards, and then since then he's now 11 of 18 for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns, and the pick, obviously.
All right.
But
so
really, nice, it was that last drive before halftime where it kind of came to life. But
nice rebound by the junior quarterback.
It's been working on the ground well for the Wolverines. It's kind of surprising they go 2 straight passes to open this drive.
5 receivers set, 3rd and 10 for Riverton. Last time they ran this, Gantenbein took off running. That's exactly what he does here. It's blocked well. Gantenbein going to get out about 9 yards on the run. It's going to be, right on the 46, and it'll be a 10-yard gain and a 1st down for the Wolverines. So they spread them out, and then Gantenbein finds a hole. Everybody blocks it like a run, and it results in a Riverton 1st down. 9:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Riverton kind of doing what it wants here in the 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10 at the Green River 44. Gantenbein under center. He'll drop, hand it to Saltzgaber, and Saltzgaber's going to get upended on the play. Great tackle by Dom Hamill. Gain of 2 on the play, and that Saltzgaber tried to go over Hamill, and he got 360'd in the air.
Yeah, it's good to see Saltzgaber still running the ball, though, after coming off the field in pain in the first half.
Sure is.
And taking a hard hit like that and getting right back up. It's good to see.
8:53 and counting here in the third quarter. 2nd and 8 for Riverton at the 44 of Green River. Gantenbein in the gun. 2 receivers each side. Gantenbein will pitch it right side to Saltzgaber. He'll cut back inside the 40, down to the 38, where he's tackled on the play by Jay Stewart. Stewart, 5'10", 180-pound senior for Green River. 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines at the 39 of Green River. Seeing these Green River big man up front, hands on the hips, searching for air. 3rd down and 4 for Riverton. It'll be 2 wings, 2 receivers right. Gantenbein's going to take off running, and he's going to be tackled right at the first down marker, just a bit inside there. It's going to be a Riverton first down after a gain of 5, actually a gain of 4 down to the 35-yard line. First down Riverton, 7:46 and counting here in the third. Wolverines leading it 14-0. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left for the Wolverines. Gantenbein in the gun. He looks right, now looks back left. He'll take off running. He's over the 25, down to the 24, and it'll be another gain and another Riverton first down. Right at the 25, Riverton first down. 7:19 and counting to play here in the third, and Riverton just doing a nice job running the football. Gantenbein now got to be getting up around 100 yards, I would think.
Yeah, he's only at 73 right now, but only 10 rushes. He's averaging 7.3 a rush. Can't complain about that too much.
You want to own the clock, and Riverton has done that for all of their 3 games where they've been in the lead. There's Gantenbein. He's going to get no yards on the play and get wrestled down. And in the backfield that time, nice defense by Declan Mullins. Green River just got a hold of Gantenbein's ankle and wouldn't let go. So good defensive play, loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 for Riverton. Wolverines need to go near the 15 for a first down.
Kind of getting in that territory where Riverton stalled out on some drives. Not the direction you want to go, obviously.
2 receivers right for Riverton. Saltzgaber in the backfield. And it'll be a cross play and a run by the youngster, sophomore. He'll get inside the 25 down to the 21. That was Martin on the run. Actually, Braden Miller on the run. Gain of 12 for Miller. And he'll get wrestled down on the play by Dom Hamill. 3rd and 6 for Riverton.
Riverton already 2 third-down conversions on this drive.
Nice run by Miller. 3rd and 6. Under center, Gantenbein, he'll drop to pass. Center screen to Dane Cox. He'll be inside the red zone down near the 11-yard line where it'll be a Riverton first down. And Cox down on the play. But Cox with the nice catch and run from Gantenbein. And the trainer's out to take a look at Dane Cox. Looks like he might be down for a minute. 6:13 to play, first quarter. We'll take a break. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field. Dane Cox was able to make it off the field, and he's being attended to by a trainer over on the right side. Looked like he was holding his rib cage as he made his way off. 6:09 and counting here in the third. Gantenbein with a 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. He'll hand off left side to Saltzgaver. He goes basically nowhere. It'll be a short gain on the play for Hunter Saltzgaver. In on that tackle for Green River, Dax Taylor, also Jay Stewart.
Wolverines lucky that wasn't a bigger loss. Believe Jaden Walther for Green River broke through before the handoff even happened.
Loss of 1 makes it 2nd and 11. Riverton needs to go to the Green River 3 for a first down. Gantenbein will roll right. He looks toward the end zone. Looks across. He had a receiver open, and then he overthrows Paxton Yates. Yates had his hands on the football, but he had to go high for that one. Incomplete. 3rd and 11.
Third down.
If he could have thrown it sooner, but I think he finally saw Yates in the end zone. If he could have thrown it sooner, Yates would not have been guarded. 3rd and 11 at the 14.
Yeah, I think Blake was definitely frustrated with that one. As soon as he threw it, he turned around and kind of clapped his hands in frustration. Just kind of a miss there.
Hunter Riemann. Saltzgaver going to be in the backfield. Riemann lines up at a wing. 2 receivers right for the Wolverines. 4:16 to play in the third quarter. And Green River jumps off sides. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and Riverton inches closer to the end zone. And they'll get Green River for that offsides call. It'll go down now to about the 8-yard line, where it'll be 3rd and 6 at the 8-yard line. I think they marked it too far ahead there.
Yeah, 6-yard penalty. They fixed it.
So 3rd and 6 for Riverton. Another shot at a first down or a touchdown. Gantenbein under center. 1 receiver each side. In motion is Jackson Larson. Gantenbein will roll right, and he'll find Larson. 6 yards. Touchdown, Riverton. Actually 9 yards. Riverton, Larson's 2nd touchdown pass from Gantenbein in the game. And the Wolverines now up 20-0. Beautiful pass play. Jackson Larson with those sticky fingers. He makes it happen for the Wolverines. Saltzgaver on for the PAT. 4:11 to play. Kick is up. It's good. It's Riverton 21, Green River 0. You're listening to the Wolves on KUGR and the Wolverines on KTAK.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Welcome back. Blake Ganbine with 3 touchdown passes, 2 of those to Jackson Larson from 7 yards, and then from 9 yards. In between, Ganbine would hit Clay Sheets with an 18-yard scoring pass. Hunter Saltzgaber with 3 PATs, and the Wolverines with a 21-0 lead here. 4:11 to play in the third, and you kind of see Hunter Saltzgaber when he's walking around. He's kind of trying to stretch that arm out a little bit.
Sure, he's
probably strained that shoulder a bit on that hit.
Yeah, I'm sure he's sore. They kind of went away from him on that drive, but still really successful for the Wolverines. 2 footnotes, over 6.5 minutes off the clock on that drive, and then also 3 third-down conversions for the Wolverines.
Here's Saltzgaber. He'll kick it deep. It's going to go through the end zone, out of the end zone with the big kick by the junior. What a weapon. Take that Green River return game plumb out of the mix. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Green River at their own 20. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. It's Riverton 21. Riverton 21, Green River 0.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
Welcome back. Here's a handoff left side to Doak, and he's taken down by Ryan Cox after a gain of 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Green River as we reach the 4-minute mark left in the third quarter. Riverton leading it 21-0. Timeout on the field. We've got an injured Green River senior. It's Jacob Lloyd, the 6', 230-pound tackle for Green River. Green River getting some guys dinged up in this game. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more from Wolverine Field in Riverton on KUGR and KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field, as leaving the field with some help was Jacob Lloyd. That last carry, incidentally, for Green River was Jaden Walther. And it'll be Green River 2nd and 6 as Lloyd leaves the field, and now on to play for Green River is Ethan Morrill, a junior at that left tackle. Hits, will hand off left side in the backfield, knocked down is Tyree Harris Aragon, making another tackle for loss. He's got 3 in the game, and Green River will lose 4 on that play, back to its own 21.
That was a booming hit by Aragon there.
Yeah, Aragon just playing great football on defense from his linebacker spot. He's a hitter. That's what getting in the weight room does for your program. He's put on a lot of lean muscle. Here's Hitz. He's going to be chased out of the backfield. He'll throw it downfield and out of bounds. And we're going to get a hit. Is it late?
Yeah, it's going to be a roughing the QB.
Did Riverton rough out there hitting hits out of bounds was Daniel Clausen. for Riverton. What is the call? They're going to say personal foul, roughing the passer on Riverton. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for Green River. And they were on the run, blitzing, hits the quarterback, and he let it go, and then he got hit.
Yeah, that's purely a just a hustle play, really. I mean, nothing egregious with the roughing. It just they're chasing down the QB, and you know, just a little late hit.
So the penalty takes the ball out to the 38, actually back to the 36. This officiating crew, they're having some addition problems tonight. Here's Hits in the gun. He'll take the quarterback sneak, and Tyree Harris-Aragon with the first hit. And the second hit, Hunter Riemann on the play. Also Paxton Yates for the Wolverines. And it'll be a gain of 2 on the play, so 2nd and 8 for Green River.
I can say this because we're state employees, and it's only a joke, but we had four refs there at a different 15-yard penalty yardage there. They finally came to an agreement.
Well, that's what you do. You work with the contractor. Here's Hits. He'll roll right and pass toward the end zone. It's going to be complete out near the first down marker. And the pass complete. Hits Taylor on the play. It'll be a gain of about 8 yards. So first down and 10 for Green River at the Green River 46. Hits to Taylor. That's been a popular pass play tonight. Good tackle by Larson. Here's Hits. He'll throw it left side to Taylor. It's going to be a forward pass. Incomplete. Pass intended left side for Dax Taylor. Right through his hands. 2nd and 10 for Green River. 1:52 to play in the third quarter. Fast moving one here. 7:41 p.m. Beautiful night for football here at Wolverine Field. FFA tonight for Riverton served up the annual pork chop dinner down below us, and it's one of my favorite meals, and unfortunately I was stuck in the booth. Here's Hits. He'll drop, hitch once, take off running. He's up the middle, and he'll be taken down at the Green River 49. That tackle by Daniel Clausen. And it'll be 3rd and 7 for Green River.
Tells you how stout the Riverton offense, or defense is, excuse me. That play finally pushes Green River up over 100 total yards on offense.
Got to update photo boards sometimes. You got to see the current photos, and that's good when you have a new grandson. I like it. 3rd and 7 for Green River at their own 49. Cowbells are out. Here's Hits. He'll roll right. He's under duress. He'll throw it. Intercepted by Riverton. Wolverines up over the 50 and pulling that one in. An interception by Brandon Martin. Braden Miller, with the interception. And it's going to be a flag in the backfield in the area of holding. We'll see.
After the interception, so the ref already signaled it's first down Riverton, but I believe it's holding against Riverton.
Okay. So Miller brings the ball all the way back to the 49 after intercepting it on about the 33-yard line. Then Riverton going to get a holding call, so it's going to be first down for Riverton right at the 41-yard line, and they count off 10 on that play. I counted with him.
Yeah,
first down and 10 for the Wolverines.
Actually stepped that one off, so can't argue there.
So Riverton with 52.6 seconds to play in the third quarter has the football again, leading 21-0. Gantenbein will drop to pass. He'll throw it right side to Dane Cox. Cox over the 50, over the 40, and down to the 38 of Green River. Big gain on the play of 21 yards on the play, and another Green River Wolf on the turf here at Wolverine Field. It's going to be this time a guy that's been really active on defense tonight, Dom Hamill. He's down and hurting on the ground. This will be the fourth different Green River Wolves player who's been hurt. Both trainers on the field. It'll be a first down and 10 for Riverton on the Green River 39 when we come back. 44.1 seconds to play in the third. Riverton 21, Green River 0.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Welcome back, Wolverine Field, as Dom Hamill limps off the field with the aid of the Green River training staff. 44.1 seconds to play, and Riverton on the move, leading by 3 touchdowns. It's 21-0. Let's get some scores from around Wyoming in Class 3A football. Let's keep it in 3A. We'll get some college scores, too. Nebraska and Illinois playing tonight. Syracuse and Stanford.
Yeah, over in Cody, I believe. Cody up big on Buffalo, 42-3. Powell's leading Douglas 20-7. And Lander and Evanston currently tied at 7 in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
Those other two scores are in the third quarter.
Here's Gantenbein under center. 2 receivers left. He'll flip it left side to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver over to the 35, now 30. He cuts back, and it'll be a Riverton first down at about the 26 of Green River. No flags on the field, and what a move by Hunter Saltzgaver.
Saltzgaver about 1 cut from breaking that one loose.
Saltzgaver in a bit of pain. He's moving a little slowly out there, but staying on the field, and that's the toughness that Coach Mark Linhart's been talking about. Got to get these guys tough enough. That's going to end the third quarter of play. Riverton 21, Green River 0. This is Riverton and Green River football on KUGR and KTAK. We'll be back.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. We've got some college football on a Friday night. Here's Baylor.
Yeah, Stanford currently leading Syracuse 13-10. That's in the third quarter. And then the big game of the night between two ranked teams, Nebraska ranked 22, which don't know if that's real or not, facing off against Illinois, who's ranked 24, currently 17-10 at halftime.
Yeah, that one being played in Lincoln tonight. And is Nebraska for real, or are they still pretenders? But they've really turned things around under their new coach, and it's Riverton football, 1st and 10. Coming out, fourth quarter. Here's a handoff. Saltzgaver with the big cut. He's inside the 20 where he goes down, and it'll be a gain on the play of 7 for Hunter Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver on the day.
92 yards on 14 carries. 6.6
And
average. He's at 11 for 68.
All right.
Which is 6.2 a carry. As a team, 6.5 a carry for the Wolverines.
Total rushing yards tonight for Riverton, 175 yards, 143 through the air. Gantenbein under center at the 21. He'll roll right, and he throws it out over the hands of Dane Cox, and Jackson Larson tried to pull in the football, and it's incomplete. Both players were open. They were in the same vicinity, so you got to wonder if they ran the same
maybe
play.
Thought, they were maybe a little miscommunication there.
Riverton tonight, 1 turnover, no fumbles lost. Gantenbein threw an interception in the first quarter tonight. Since then, it's all been Riverton.
Yeah, Gantenbein really started slow, 2 of 6 with an interception and -2 yards, and then, it's been great since.
3rd and 4 for Riverton at the 20. Here's Saltzgaver. He'll get the edge. It'll be a Riverton first down. He's inside the 10, inside the 5. That nearly got in. He's down at the 2-yard line. It was all Hunter Saltzgaver with the speed that time, gain of 18. And it'll be 1st and goal for Riverton. What a run, what a block on the outside. Tyree Harris-Harrigan with the lead block for Riverton.
Yeah, great blocks by the offense there. Just created an alley for Saltzgaver to run. He ran probably 15 yards before he was even touched.
Also Aiden Sanchez on the block at his left tackle spot. 1st and goal for Riverton. Gantenbein under center. Miller in the backfield. It'll be Gantenbein straight up the middle. And Blake Gantenbein, I was going to say Gantenbein touchdown. 2-yard run by Blake Gantenbein, his 4th touchdown of the night. 3 through the air, 1 on the ground. Wolverines have blown this one open. 10:47 to play. It's 27-0. Boy, it's been a while since we were able to say that.
Absolutely. Everything working for the Wolverines tonight. Started slow, and ever since then it's been just easy for them.
Saltzgaver's PAT is good. It's Riverton 28, Green River 0. This is Riverton football on KTAK.
About things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Welcome back, Wolverine Field, 10:47 to play as Hunter Saltzgaver gets ready for another kickoff attempt. He's kicked 3 in the end zone tonight. 1 drove the player into the end zone, so that one counts too. Here's a kick along the ground. It's going to be fielded on the play by Irie Kubel, and he'll gain out over the 25, where he's going to be wrestled down by a host of Riverton Wolverines. Coming off the ground is going to be Paxton Yates. Also in on that tackle is Caden Arnold. So first and 10 for Green River. 10:38 to play. 8 o'clock at night, and we could be out of here by 8:45 with the postgame. That would be a record. Here's a nice run up the middle by the quarterback, and Hunter Riemann on that tackle. That was Maddox Hitz.
It's a good tackle by Riemann. Hitz probably would have went a long ways if he could have got past Riemann.
Gain of 2 on the play for Green River, 2nd and 8. Just a little gap. Hitz got through it, but Riemann was there. Hitz in the gun. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side. He'll drop to pass. Now try to take off and run. Missed tackle for Riverton. Hitz going to get out quickly, get a big hit by Tyree Harris-Aragon. Can you believe that? He's been doing that all night for the Wolverines. Short gain for Hitz.
It's a,
it'll be 3rd and about 7.
It's a testament to Coach Linhart's philosophy of getting in the weight room. Last year didn't really say Aragon's name very much, and he's all over the radio today.
Hitz loses the shotgun snap. He'll drop to the 15 and overthrow it, nearly intercepted by Riverton's Caden Arnold. And it'll be another 3 and out for the Riverton Wolverines. Green River coming on to punt the ball away. 4th down now from the Green River 28.
This
Braxton Doak will kick it away.
Riverton defense just absolutely stifling. Only allowed 104 yards. 9:20 left in the 4th quarter. It's an impressive effort for high school football.
2 receivers deep for Riverton. Jackson Larson on one side and Sheets on the other. Timeout taken by Green River. 28-0 lead for the Riverton Wolverines. We'll be back with the punt and another possession for the Riverton offense on KTAK and KUGR.
Hi, this is Tyler Watson, your local State Farm agent. I'm a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics and all of our student athletes here in Fremont County. Youth sports are a great way to build future skills that help our kids succeed in life. Teamwork, leadership, time management, and how to perform under pressure can all be learned on the field and in the gym. Good luck to each and every one of the student athletes. Go Big Red!
Tyler Watson State Farm, 618 East Washington Avenue in Riverton. Call 856-4118 or visit insuringriverton.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do the stats right after. Welcome back to Wolverine Field. Back deep, Larson and Sheets for the Wolverines as Doak gets ready to punt it away for Green River. Doak under some pressure, will get it away. It'll bounce at the 40. Now inside the 30, down to the 23-yard line where it'll be down by Green River. Big punt by Doak.
Yeah, 49 yards on the punt.
Riverton had 2 guys back deep. I'm not sure why they didn't go after the ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
So big punt, Riverton football. 9:09 to play.
Not too many updates around the state. Cody still leading Buffalo 42-3 in the 3rd quarter. Powell now increases their lead. They're up 34-7 over Douglas. And then still tied in Lander 7-7 against Evanston. That game also in the fourth quarter. That's a surprising score, that Lander-Evanston. Evanston's a tough team.
Check in with Kevin Shields and see if that's really the score over there. Gantenbein under center. He'll pitch it left side. And we've got a new running back in the game. Getting the carry is Braden Miller. And he'll get a gain of 3 on the play. I'm calling Braden Martin. Is that true? It's been Braden Miller all season. Let's check on that.
Roster in the program says Braden Miller, so.
Okay.
I don't know.
2nd and 7 for Riverton now, and they're going to use every ounce of clock, every second that they can get. You'll see them start snapping the ball when the back judge starts his final 5 seconds. We're going to get a Riverton timeout on the play. 8:23 to play. Riverton 28, Green River 0. We'll be back on KTAK with more Wolverine football.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Welcome back. 8:23 to play. 2nd and 6, and now Riverton coming off the timeout's going to get whistled for a penalty. Riverton just taking another timeout. Illegal substitution called for the Wolverines. So Lenhart calls them over. There might be some chewing going on in that huddle. So Wolverines going to come back out. 2nd and 11 now following that 5-yard penalty at their own 22. Gantenbein under center. Starting to see some new guys on the field for the Wolverines. It'll be a pitch left side to Miller. And we're going to get a holding call from the backside on Riverton as Miller going to be ran out of bounds for Riverton. I believe we're going to get holding. I'm not sure what that sign was, but the side judge comes over and explains things to Lenhart. So that'll back Riverton up. Well, we did get an update in from Lander. It's Lander Tigers 14 and Evanston 7. That score had not been updated by Wild Preps yet. So 2nd and 11 for Riverton. Green River going to decline the penalty, even though it was now it's 3rd and 11. So good call by the Green River defense. 8:13 to play, and the clock starts running. Gantenbein under center, and he'll hand off straight up the middle to Miller. Miller out over the 25 where he'll be tackled. And Riverton now going to come on and punt the ball away. Punting the ball for the Wolverines going to be Landon Gold. And Landon punting his first balls last week ends up in the state stat sheet this week.
Yeah, I think he averaged 45 yards a punt, 40 yards or something.
So back deep for Green River is Dax Taylor. Gold will receive the ball on his own 11. Kick is away. It's going to be a squibber and a short kick of about 15 yards. So get your name in the stat sheet, and unfortunately, that one goes for a 15 yards total. So the Wolverine defense back on the field, and it looks like the first teamers still out there. 12-yard punt officially. Ouch.
Well, officially unofficial by my bad engineering math.
Friday nights, man, it's always been, you work all week and then you come call a game on Friday night. And sometimes the brain doesn't
come with you.
Doesn't come with you, that's right. So hit comes out for Green River. 3 receivers set. He'll hand off up the middle, and nice gain over the left-hand side of the Riverton defense of about 5 yards. That run by Jaden Walther. And the tackle on the play, the senior, one of 5 seniors for Riverton, and man, that is just so great news. Aaron Gonzalez, 5'10", 230-pound senior with the tackle. His first year in football. He's got the body for it. Here's hit. He'll hand off again to Walther. And Walther is dropped. That hit by Hunter Riemann. So 3rd and 3 for Green River. Riemann does a nice job of wrapping up the lower legs on defense. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the for the Green River Wolves. 6:20 to play in this one. Riverton leading it 28-0.
Green River 0 for 6 on 3rd downs. Attempts. Conversions, that's the word.
So hit under center. He'll hand off left side to Walther, and he's going to be stopped short of a first down. That's 3 straight runs to Walther. Caden Liebrecht in on that play. Also Hunter Riemann and number 58, Trevor Eckhart in the game, sophomore, defensive lineman. Eckhart's going to come out of the game. 4th down and 2 for Green River. Riverton looks like they might have the blitz on. Hit looks like off to his left and gets signals. Walther in the backfield, and we'll get a timeout on the field. Timeout taken by Riverton. We'll be back. Riverton 28, Green River 0, late in the 4th.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Rohbacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back as both teams on the floor or on the field. It's 4th and 2 for Green River. Hit in the gun. 3 receivers set. Got to think maybe he'll just take off and run it here. Hit does just that. He's over the right side. It'll be a first down for Green River. Hit's going to run. 1 tackle missed into the end zone. Touchdown, Green River. Maddox hits. Runs. 25 yards?
28 yards.
28 yards for a touchdown. 5:11 to play. Green River gets on the board on the nifty little run up the middle on 4th down. So Doak on to kick the PAT. It's up. It's good. 28-7 Riverton. We'll take a break. We'll be back. This is Wolverine football on KTAK.
Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Welcome back. 28-7 lead for the Wolverines. That Green River drive capped off by a Maddox Hits 28-yard touchdown run on 4th down. Doak would kick the PAT. We're going to have an onside kick here coming from Green River. Riverton with 8 guys in the box up at the 50-yard line. Doak lays the ball, actually gets it on the tee, and he's going to kick it toward the Green River bench. It's down, and it's going to bounce way out of bounds. It'll be Riverton football. And I believe that'll be a penalty on Green River for kicking the ball out of bounds. And man, he put a lot of muscle behind that kick, and it just didn't bounce up.
Yeah,
it bounced a line drive.
Yeah, it did exactly what you want it to do, where it kind of takes a high hop, but it was moving about 45 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was smoking. I thought maybe he was going to kick a line drive and try to kick it into a Riverton player, but it'll be a penalty out to the Riverton 48, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. 5:11 to play.
We did just get an update out of Lander. Lander was up 14-7, and then Evanston just scored late in the game. It was 14-13 last I heard. Then our updater went away, but
we didn't get notification of a PAT, huh? There's a handoff left side, breaking through. It's going to be a penalty, but Hunter Saltzgaber going to run 52 yards for an apparent touchdown, but it's going to be a Riverton penalty, and it's going to come back. And man, you got to admire Saltzgaber. He was off to the races. Lenhart is not happy. He said no penalty. Saltzgaber did that one-step cutback, and nobody was there. Nobody. Riverton's going to get moved back to about its own 40-yard line after that holding call. Man, what a run. Kid's got some speed. So holding on Riverton. Not sure who it was on, but it was over here on the Riverton side of the field. So 1st and 20 for Riverton. Actually, it looks like about 1st and 18. Holdings are spot fouls in high school football.
I believe it's from the line of scrimmage or a spot foul if it happens in front of the line of scrimmage.
5 minutes to play. Handoff left side to Jackson Larson. He'll cut back. And a nice gain for Jackson Larson of about 12 yards. And a Riverton first down. It's a little trap play on the inside of the Green River defense. First down and 10 for Riverton. Actually, second down. That was first and 20, I forgot. First and 18, and so it was a gain of about 11 yards, so it'll be second down and 7 for Riverton at the Green River 49. Clock running, 4:20 to play.
1 minute to go, 14-13 Lander with 4th and 1. Lander going for to win.
Lander's ahead 14-13. Here's Gantenbein, left side to Hunter Saltzgaber. He'll be run out on the 43 of Green River, and it's going to be a yard short after the 6-yard gain. 3rd and 1 for Riverton. 4 minutes to play. Evanston must have missed either a 2-point conversion or the kick.
Yeah, they missed it, and then Lander had the ball back. And Lander went for it on 4th down to secure the game, and they have one knee left to win it, 14-13 over Evanston.
Gantenbein will run. He will get the first down on about the 41-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Looks like Gantenbein going to stay in there and run the offense, and you want to take care of your quarterback here with a big lead. And 4 minutes and counting to go.
Looks like they took Saltzgaber out, giving him a break.
Looks like Lander's going to prevail over in Lander tonight, 14-13 over Evanston. Big win for the Lander Tigers. Non-conference play ending tonight. Here's a handoff right side to Miller. He's over the 40, now down to about the 36-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 on the play for Braden Miller. I keep calling him Martin over the PA. Official timeout on the play.
There was an injured Wolf, but he's walking off the field now, number 10.
That's Dom
Hamill.
Hamill injured again.
Looks like he's all right, though. He walked off the field with no assistance.
Probably feel it tomorrow. Hard-hitting ball game. A lot of play in the trenches as we move toward 3 minutes to play. Gantenbein under center. He'll pitch it right side to Miller. Miller going to get held up for no gain on the play. And a lot of people excited on that one. Green River tackler Ethan Morrill leading the charge for the Wolves.
Looks like the Green River side thought it was a fumble. No video review in high school, obviously.
It's like 3rd and 6. Paxton Yates comes out of the game. Gantenbein comes under center for Riverton. 4 receivers tight, 2 on each side. Now Dane Cox in motion. Here's Gantenbein. He'll roll out. He'll hit Cox, and Cox will fall down at the 36-yard line after a gain of 1. If he could have stayed up, he would still be running. 4th and 6 for Riverton. No gain on the play.
It's a good thing that was complete. Keeps the clock running.
So 4th and 6 for Riverton at the 37 of Green River. Inside 2 minutes, 1:43 and counting. Wolverines going to come out of non-conference play at 3-1, and it's been a while since that happened. They'll open conference play next week. We'll have the Douglas Bearcats coming to town. Bearcats, I believe they're losing tonight. Gantenbein in the gun. He'll drop. He'll pass the ball left side to Larson, who's going to be tackled short of a first down, and Green River will take over. Big tackle that time by Hunter Lake. And then he leaves the field holding his hand in quite a bit of pain over there on the sidelines. So 1st and 10 for Green River, 1:13 to play. And the Wolves going to try to get something going here in the final 73 seconds. We'll have the Click It or Ticket post-game show coming up next. We'll have our good sport of the game, our player of the game. We'll have an interview with Coach Mark Linhart. Here's a complete pass out on the left side. Complete from Hitz to Dax Taylor. And it'll be 2nd and 2 as we're inside a minute to play and counting. Green River with 2 timeouts. They're not going to take any. Riverton with 1 timeout. Hitz in the gun, 4 receivers set. He'll look to throw it long, and then Hitz going to take off running. He's inside the 40 down to the 37 of Riverton, where he runs out of bounds with 37.7 seconds to play here in garbage time. This is where you don't want to get somebody hurt as you're getting ready to move into conference play. 1st and 10 for Green River at Riverton's 38. Hitz in the gun. He looks left, can't go there. Liebrecht jumped high, and the pass will go incomplete, out of bounds. That pass intended for Ira Kubel. 33 seconds to play. You know it's over when coaches are coming down out of the roof on this press box. Second and 10 for the Wolves at the Riverton 38. Hitz in the gun. He'll drop to pass. Pass goes over the middle, incomplete. It's intercepted. Was it intercepted? They're going to say incomplete. And nearly making that play was Peyton Larson, 6 foot, 155-pound sophomore. Really believes he caught the ball, and he's making his case to the back judge to no avail.
I think it's warranted. No, I'm kidding.
3rd and 10 at the 38. Hitz, drops to pass over the middle, complete. It's going to be a 1st down for Green River near the 20-yard line. Tackle by Hunter Riemann of Riverton. 20.3 seconds to play, and I believe the clock will start when the football is downed. Nope, it'll be a timeout. So we'll take our final timeout of regulation as we get ready for the Click It or Ticket postgame show. It's Riverton 28, Green River 7.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces.
Welcome back. 20 seconds to play. Hitz in the gun. He'll throw it left side. It's incomplete. Ethan Arnold on that coverage for Riverton. Caden Arnold, excuse me. 2nd and 10 for Green River. 17 seconds to play at the Riverton 23. Green River going to play this one out, and that's Blake Christensen, the Green River coach. This is exactly what Mark Linhart does for Riverton. They play it out. Here's Hitz. He'll throw over the middle. It's going to be complete on the 4 and in the end zone. It'll be a Green River. Boy, it's going to be short at the 1, but big gain. Looked like he was in the end zone. Dax Taylor. Clock's going to run inside, 7 seconds to play, and we're going to get a timeout by Green River. And they'll make an attempt to score here. Riverton is going to bring some of their big guys on and try to hold Green River out with 7.6 seconds to play. This one over, but this final play, and Green River looking for something positive here at the end. Riverton would love nothing better than to end it right now. At the conclusion, we'll take a break, and then we'll come back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show. We'll go over scores from around Wyoming. We'll look at final stats, and we'll do our sport of the game and our player of the game. Looks like they're putting 9 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, putting some time back on the clock.
Lander wins tonight, 14-13 over Evanston.
Evanston went for a 2-pointer after scoring that touchdown late. Didn't get it.
So 1st and 10 for Green River at the 1. This probably is the final play with 9 seconds to play. Hits in the shotgun, 3 receivers set for the Wolves. Hit's going to hand it off to Walker. It's going to be a touchdown for Green River. That touchdown is going to go to Dax Taylor on the little end around play. So Taylor scores from 1 yard with 5.3 seconds to play in the game. So Doak will come on. He'll kick the PAT. At least attempted. That's going to be a bad snap. Walker's going to be taken down, and then Hitt's going to be taken down, and Riverton stops that attempt. That was Paxton Yates on the tackle. It's 28-13 with 5.3 seconds to play. We'll be back with the kickoff and the end of this non-conference season for the Wolverines on KTAK.
And stop.
The staff and
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Welcome back, 28-13. Green River most likely going to kick it deep here. This game on ice. As Doak will kick a line drive. It'll go out of the end zone, and Riverton will have to run one play to end this ball game. They'll have to take a knee.
Presumably the best play in the offensive minds of all coaches, the victory formation.
Green River going to drop to 1-3 in non-conference play. Riverton improves to 3-1 in non-conference play. Riverton will open its East 3A season, 6 o'clock a week from tonight against the Douglas Bearcats, a team they've very much struggled against over the past 3 or 4 years. Referee comes in, offers up a lecture like, do not hit the quarterback here, guys. Gantenbein under center, takes a knee, and that'll do it. From Wolverine Field, Riverton improves to 3-1 on the season. They knock off the Green River Wolves tonight. Final score, Riverton 28, Riverton 13. We'll be back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show on KTAK.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Welcome back. Final score, Riverton 28, Green River 13. A battle of best friends tonight as Blake Christensen from Green River and Mark Lenhart match it up against each other. The rebuild underway with both of these teams, and you can see improvements in Green River football, but you can really see things coming together for a Riverton team that frankly doesn't have a lot of stars. They just played well together as a unit, and they came out tonight and built that 28-0 lead before two late fourth quarter scores by Green River. So as the celebration goes on by Riverton here, let's go to Baylor for some final scores in Class 3A football.
First up in Cody. Cody defeats Buffalo 49-10. Powell defeats Douglas 34-14, and Lander, like we said, beats Evanston 14-13. For the interstate scores, out-of-state opponents, Jackson leading Bear Lake, Idaho 43-6 in the fourth quarter. Star Valley beating Teton, Idaho 35-0. That game's in the third quarter. We don't have a score for the Rawlins at Middle Park, Colorado game. And then at half, Torrington over Yuma, Colorado 3-0. So kind of interesting.
Right. Those are your 3A scores in Wyoming high school football. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll keep talking post-game show. Riverton wins, improves to 3-1 on the season with a 28-13 win over the Green River Wolves.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Welcome back. Post-game show brought to you by Click It or Ticket. Riverton with the big win tonight over the Green River Wolves. Here's Baylor Bears with some unofficial but official stats.
The closest to official as they get until the official ones come out. For Green River, they rack up 208 yards on offense. That number's a little inflated. Had two pretty good drives there at the end of the game in quote-unquote garbage time. Through the air, 106 yards, and on the ground, 102 yards for the Green River Wolves. Individually, Maddox hits. He finishes the night 10 of 23 for 106 yards, and he did throw an interception there in the second half. Receiving, Hunter Lake, 2 receptions for 9 yards. Braxton Doak, 1 for 3. Jaden Walther, 1 for 4. Dax Taylor, Maddox Hit's favorite target tonight, 4 receptions for 71 yards. And Evan Mazer, 2 receptions for 29 yards. As a team, on the ground, Maddox Hit's finishes 12 attempts for 91 rushing yards. That's a 7.6 yard average. Jaden Walther, 9 for 13. That's a 1.4 yard average. And Dax Taylor rushes 3 times for -2 yards. That's a negative 0.7 yard average. As a team, they finished the night with 1 fumble, but they recovered it. They were 1 of 8 on third down. That one third down completion, successful third down conversion, was on that final drive. And then they also were 1 of 2 on 4th down conversions tonight. As a team, punting, they had 3 punts, averaged 40.3 yards per punt, and they had 3 penalties worth 20 yards, did the Green River Wolves. For the Riverton Wolverines, they rack up 367 total yards on offense, 142 through the air, and 225 on the ground. Just a dominant rushing performance by this team. Blake Gattenbein finishes 16 of 25. He had 112 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. And then Gage Treber had that 1 completion on 1 attempt for 30 yards on that trick play in the second quarter. Really ignited the Riverton offense. Receiving-wise, Clay Sheets finishes 4 receptions for 32 yards with 1 touchdown. Jackson Larson, 5 receptions for 58 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hunter Saltzgaber, 2 receptions for 4 yards. Dane Cox, 5 receptions for 35 yards. And Peyton Larson had 1 catch for 13 yards. On the ground, Jackson Larson has 2 rushes for 17 yards. That's an 8.5 yard average. Blake Gattenbein, 13 rushes for 72 yards. That's a 5.5 yard average. He did have a touchdown on the ground. Hunter Saltzgaber, 16 rushes for 116 yards. That's a 7.3 yard average. And Braden Miller came in to spell Hunter Saltzgaber towards the end of the game. 5 rushes for 20 yards. That's a 4 yard average for the sophomore, I believe. As a team, no fumbles, only that 1 interception there in the first half. For turnover-wise, they are 8 of 14 on third down conversions and 0 for 2 on 4th down conversions. They had just the 1 punt tonight. Wasn't much. It was only 12 yards, but that'll happen occasionally. And then they had 6 penalties for 65 yards, did the Riverton Wolverines.
All right, happy stats tonight for Riverton as the team still talking things over down there. And we're going to get Coach Mark Linhart up here in a bit on the postgame show. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll do a scoring recap, and then we'll talk about our good sport of the game and also our player of the game tonight for the Riverton Wolverines. We'll be back.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton. where we have the best prices and the better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Welcome back. Click It or Ticket postgame show. Green River loses by 2 touchdowns tonight to the Riverton Wolverines. Scoring recap. We were 0-0 until 4:29 to play in the first half when Blake Gantenbein, as he was involved in 4 touchdowns, he hooks up with Jackson Larson on a 7-yard scoring pass. Hunter Saltzgaver with a PAT at the 4:29 mark of the first half. It was Riverton 7-0. And Blake Gantenbein, in one of his more impressive drives of the season, leads Riverton downfield and then hooks up with Clay Sheets on an 18-yard scoring pass with 32.6 seconds to play in the first half. Saltzgaver hit the PAT. It was 14-0 at the half. Riverton would come back out. They would stop Green River, and then Gantenbein would drive his team downfield again and hook up with Larson on a 9-yard scoring pass, his second of the game for Jackson Larson. Saltzgaver's PAT made it 21-0 with 4:11 to play in the third. Gantenbein would score again in the fourth quarter on a 2-yard run. Saltzgaver's PAT with 10:47 to play made it Riverton 28, Green River nothing. Green River would get on the scoreboard with 5:11 to play as Maddox hits on a 28-yard TD run. Doak would hit the PAT, and it was 28-7. And then with 5.3 seconds to play, Hitz led his team downfield again, and Taylor would score on a 1-yard touchdown run. There was a bad snap on the PAT attempt, and the final score tonight, 28-13 for the Wolverines. Riverton now 3-1 on the season. Green River 1-3. We'll go right into our player of the game tonight, and Baylor, read off some stats for junior quarterback Blake Gantenbein. He was just outstanding all night long.
Yeah, Blake finishes 16 of 25 through the air for 112 yards. He had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception passing, and then on the ground, 13 rushes for 72 yards and a touchdown. And he is just kind of Josh Allen-esque, where they send him on a QB sneak and he gets anywhere from 5 to 8 yards.
I like when they put 5 receivers into play and then send Gantenbein up the middle. He can make things happen here under the harvest moon that's starting to rise over Wolverine Field. Blake Gantenbein, congratulations. You're Papa Murphy's player of the game. And now our good sport of the game, Baylor Beers had it and called it. Here he is.
Yeah, just impressive effort from the sophomore Braden Miller or Martin, one of the two. We're still trying to figure that out. But Braden Miller, that's what I'll call him for tonight. Came in and to spell Saltzgaber, and he was running hard, and he was playing on defense as well. And if he ever put a player on the ground for the Wolves, he made sure to reach down and help him up, and that is good enough for our Gatorade Good Sport of the game.
That's Braden Martin.
Braden Martin, perfect.
In the program, he's listed as Miller. On the stat sheet, he's listed as Miller. So we'll get that right, Coach.
That's all right.
Hey,
man. He's just a young guy. He's got to earn earn that name. No, he played great tonight. He did an excellent job. So
you guys, it was a bit of a struggle early as you guys went for it on fourth down, and then had to go back on defense, and you held them, and then finally in the second quarter started punching it into that red zone successfully.
Yeah, we were better in the red area, and we threw better, and I'm glad we did because, man, there were times tonight with our bootleg we were just a little bit off, and they were selling out to stop the run, and we had it there pretty much all night, and we just got to execute it because those are big plays because they definitely gambled. But I thought our guys played hard, and we made enough plays to get it done. This was a tough week coaching against my buddy, knowing that they know our stuff and probably know it better than anybody, you know what I mean, just being in those meeting rooms for 4 years. And so I thought our guys made enough plays and did some good things. And, at the end of the day, defensively we were pretty solid until the fourth quarter, and we kind of started subbing some guys in. And, we shank a punt, and, there was just some things that these are just mistakes that we can't make. And I know people say, well, we're a young team, but if we want to win the league and we want to have a great season, we can't make those kinds of errors. And so I like the fact that the guys were happy we won, but you could see there was not the joyous feel because they know that they didn't finish the game the way we wanted. And some of it's due to you're trying to milk the clock at the end of the game with a 4-score lead. You're running it into loaded boxes, you know what I mean? Yeah. But then when we get them to bite and we got the bootleg with the guy wide open in the flat, and then we score a touchdown when we hold, right? Like those are all things that we got to clean up. But, for the most part, I'm just happy it's over, and I'm ready to move on to conference play. And if I would have said that we would have started the season 3-1, I think everybody in this community would have taken that, what I mean, and so there was some really good things tonight. But, as a coach, you're a perfectionist, and you want the staff and you want the players to fight. And, I just thought at the fourth quarter we just kind of were happy just to get out of here. But kudos to Green River. They played the full 48.
Well, interesting, you two friends coaching against each other. I said to Baylor during the game, could you guys exchange your play sheets and they would look similar?
Well,
I mean, they go out of the gun a lot.
I think there's some, they're trying to be a lot more no huddle. We're running more personnel groupings,
That's just a joke.
Yeah, I know. We have a couple tight ends. I'm not sure, how many they have. And so, I think that Blaine's doing a good job putting his best personnel on the field to be successful. They're a lot like we were last year, This year I feel like we're a little more physical, and our running back plays a little bit better. So, there were some calls I heard that I knew what they were, but, it's hard to get it relayed to your kids, and it all happens so fast down there. But
talk about the, if you would, the kind of the cohesiveness that Blake Gantenbein brings to this team. We were talking about you feel comfortable running him, passing him. He had a great touchdown pass tonight, actually 3 of them.
Yeah, he did. No, Blake did a really good job. And, it's not easy playing quarterback in the Mark Lenhart offense. I'm a perfectionist to the nines. If we miss a throw, I'm like, what's going on? Unreasonable expectations. But, we try and hold everybody to a high standard. But he did some really good things. And when Blake gets his feet set, he's a pretty good thrower. He's pretty accurate. And so that's just the key, is getting his feet on those movement passes in the right place to make those throws. But, part of that's just being a junior. But he played a really good game tonight. And we had one turnover, right? Just the one turnover. So
Hunter Saltzgaber looked like he dinged a shoulder there in the first half.
Yeah, he had a little stinger. I think he'll be fine, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him that, This is how it goes, like you're gonna get banged up a little bit. But Braden Martin ran the ball well, did some good things, and then we didn't have to run Blake as much. So it felt like in the fourth quarter we were just trying to get out of here, and I think maybe the players picked up on that a little bit and just didn't play our best. But we'll be all right.
Well, you put the non-conference thing away now, and you got the Douglas Bearcats coming in here, and that'll be a dogfight.
Yeah, I think so. I think that they're, they're always going to play hard, and we're going to have to be, play better in some areas than we did tonight. But I think if our guys show up and, we play hard and we're assignment sound and we don't turn the ball over, I think we're going to have a chance to win.
One of the more interesting scores tonight came out of Lander as Evanston went for 2 late, did not get it. Lander wins that one 14-13.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Evanston's going to be in a lot of those dogfight games for sure. So.
All right, Coach. Well, hey, congratulations. We'll take 3-1. It feels good.
Yep,
it really does.
Feels good, yep. And we just got to keep trying to find a way to get better.
All right, Coach Mark Lanhart joining us here on the post game. Hey, is this guy a football player right here?
He is. Yeah, he's starting flag this year, so
all right.
Hopefully he's ready to go.
All right.
We'll see.
Do a little coaching on you at home, does he?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I try not to. I'm trying to avoid that.
He tries to avoid it because I'm too good.
You heard that. He says to avoid it because he's too good. So
I like the
He
attitude.
gets that humility from his mother. So, all
right, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks.
That's Coach Mark Lanhart on the post game. That was an awesome statement by the young Lanhart there. Hey, take care. Fun stuff here, and it's always fun to have a little fun in the post game after a win. Thanks to Reggie Miller, we appreciate everything he does for Riverton sports. And Baylor, you got some final thoughts on this one?
Yeah, Coach said it best. It was a great game. Offensively and defensively, really a dominant performance by both sides. Didn't finish the game like you wanted to, but they still come out with a win. And in high school football in Wyoming, a win means everything, obviously. But yeah, starting 3-1, especially when you play the likes of Powell and Cody and not Star Valley this year, but Powell, Cody, Evanston. All 3 of those teams were playoff teams last year. Nothing at all to hang your hat on if you're the Wolverines. And, spirits have got to be high going into the conference schedule.
Well, you're 3-1, and you get to open up conference play at home against Douglas next week. Then you go on the road against Buffalo, and then you come right back and play a pretty good Lander team in the battle for the trophy. And so those first 3 conference games going to mean a lot. They're going to be tough battles. And this Riverton team seems to be tested on playing this in-your-face, knockdown, drag-out type football. And it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, there's been, like we talked about in the pregame, plenty of errors for the Riverton Wolverines, but they bounce back, probably the easiest I've ever seen a youth football team bounce back, and I think a lot of that goes just to obviously Coach Lenhart and his entire staff just preaching, to remain calm. I remember when I played, it was always big plays are going to happen. It's just how you react to them, and the teams I was on, we never really reacted appropriately, probably. But this team, you go to Cody and you give up. You're down 14-0 after the first 2 plays of the game, essentially after a pick 6 and a kickoff return, and other teams of old probably would have shut down, but the Wolverines claw back kind of into that one and finish the game only down 3 scores. So
yeah, and they actually outgained Cody offensively by 3 yards in that game.
Yeah, so lots of good things going for this squad, and it's just and they're young, like Coach said, which they're going to make mistakes, but they're showing a lot of maturity and playing really good football and really smart football.
5 seniors on this team. It's amazing. The young guys really stepped up.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Final score: Riverton wins it tonight. Good win. The Wolverines 28, Green River 13. We'll be back here next Friday night, 5:30 p.m. with the pregame show. It'll be Riverton and the Douglas Bearcats. Hey, we appreciate everyone joining us here. It's fun to see all the cars filing out of here. Good crowd again tonight. Great job by the Marching Wolverines, the junior cheerleaders, and the staff. Hey, for Baylor Beers, I'm Cody Beers. Have a wonderful Wyoming weekend. Go Pokes in Texas tomorrow. We'll see you next week for another Riverton Wolverine matchup against the Douglas Bearcats.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at